2025 Mingus Varsity Baseball is on the air. Your 2025 Marauders are sponsored by Larry Green Chevrolet on Rodeo Drive next to Walmart in Cottonwood. Find out how easy it is to shop for your next car online at LarryGreenChevrolet.com. Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs with eco-friendly trash and recycling service in the Verde Valley and Quad Cities areas. Gettles High Desert Mechanical. Don't settle. Get Gettles for all your HVAC needs. Jones Ford Verde Valley. Explore the road with a new or used vehicle from Jones Ford Verde Valley, Arizona's best. Arizona Smile Designers. High-quality dental care in the Verde Valley with a wide range of comprehensive treatments, including general, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry. D-Best Plumbing, specializing in serving your plumbing needs with over 80 years of combined experience, making it look easy. Red Rock Collision, getting your car back on the road quickly and safely. Lawler Construction, helping you realize your new home or business vision through well-designed and efficient construction. Suzy Q's Marketplace, gas station and convenience store on Main Street in Cottonwood with a full line of liquor, tobacco, and more. Best by Far Heating and Cooling, serving the greater Verde Valley area's HVAC needs with precision and care since 1999. Salt River Materials Group, a premier employer and community supporter in the Verde Valley. And now to the diamond at Mingus Union High School, your host, Jackie Bessler.
Welcome to Mingus Union High School, home of the Marauders, as it is 80 degrees outside, sunny skies, but it is windy. The flag at half-mast in regards to or for the benefit of Pope Francis, who has passed away earlier this week, and his funeral is, I think, has been Monday. Anyways, out here today, the Mingus Marauders home game versus the Coconino Panthers. Mingus comes in 8-16-1, 3-8 in the region. They are 3-7-1 at home here this year, and they have 164 runs scored versus 185, so they're negative 21 runs on the season out here. Mingus put together a 4 streak where they won 4 in a row. Moon Valley, Mojave, and this same Coconino squad. Then they went into a slide, a 5-0 loss to Micah Mountain. That went 10 innings. Micah Mountain did not score until the top of the 10th. What a that was. Prescott here at home. Ooh, that one hurt, 22-8. And then a little bit more respectable, I should say, as the Prescott Badgers and the Mingus Marauders on Wednesday went to a 10-3 score over at Prescott. Prescott winning that one. Mingus has 2 more games left. Coconino here at home, and then Monday, the 28th of April versus Mesquite, who will come to town. Let's take a quick look at the visiting Coconino Panthers out here today. Coconino comes in with a, hang on a second. Comes in with a season record of 8-15-1. They are 4-7 in the region, 1 game better than the Mingus Marauders. They are 4-5-1 on the road here today, and they have 145 points scored versus 179 given up. That would be a negative 24 runs. And as you look at these two squads, when we come back, we're going to go through the individual stats between these two squads. Very similar out here today. As you look at the Coconino squad, they are on a 3-game slide themselves. A 10-0 loss to Bradshaw, and then losses to Flagstaff of 10-7, and then at home 8-1, and that one on a Wednesday. Prior to that, a win over Bradshaw 12-1, and then turned around and lost to him 10-0. Couple of wins earlier in the season over Mojave and Marcos Deniza. That Marcos Deniza game went into extras, 15-14 on that one. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll compare the individual teams when we return to Mingus Union High School after this.
Accidents happen. Red Rock Collision knows that your car is the second largest investment you're likely to make. For For over 15 years, Red Rock Collision has been there to negotiate for you, the customer, not the insurance company. John and his staff promise quality repair with honesty and integrity. You can rest easy now. They'll return your car as safe as the day it was built.
When you're looking for a plumber, no matter the job, call D-Best Plumbing. From energy-saving tankless water systems to whatever remodel project you have in mind, from the simple to the exotic, D-Best Plumbing prides themselves on quality workmanship and efficiency. For honest and fair prices and plumbing problems done right the first time, call D-Best Plumbing at 928-567-8755 or find them online at d-bestplumbing.com.
The mouth is the gateway to the digestive system. Studies indicate a correlation between oral health and full body health. Regular cleanings and checkups can help protect you. New patients are welcome at Arizona Smile Designers in Cottonwood. There's a full smile worth of services all offered under one roof. Whitening and cosmetic to implants and smile reconstruction. Find out more or request an appointment online at azsmiledesigners.com.
Trips to the lake, Marauder away games, family adventures, weekend getaways, all the best trips start with a stop at the Suzy Q Market in Cottonwood. Fill up with Marathon fuels and drive clean and save green. A quick dash inside finds all the trip essentials, snacks, fresh coffee, goodies, and over 6,000 of the best beverage choices ever created. Ask about the new mobile pay app and rack up gas and in-store savings with Marathon Rewards. The Suzy Q Market drive-thru window is super swift, next to KFC on Main Street in Cottonwood. Go Mingus!
Although it's not the last game of the regular season here at home, today is going to be senior night. And because we do not have lights here at Mingus Union High School, it's going to work out to be senior afternoon, as the Mingus Marauders have 4 seniors on the squad here this year. Those 4 seniors include Xavier Buckner, as well as Mason Davis, both of those starting here today. Juan Munoz and Logan Newell will all be our 4 honored seniors out here today with festivities after the game. What's going to happen is we'll go through our post game, and then we will come back video only to cover the final pieces of senior night here today. Taking a look at today's game, the Coconino Panthers come in once again 8-15-1, 4-7 in the region, 4-5-1 away, and they have been outscored by opponents by 34 runs. The Mingus Marauders 8-16-1. One loss separates these two squads and happens to be a region loss. Mingus is 3-8 in the region, 3-7-1 at home, and they have been outscored by opponents by a score of 21 runs. Taking a look at these two squads, Mingus scores 6.6 runs a game, Coconino 6 runs a game. Mingus averages 7.7 hits per game, Coconino 7.5 hits per game, and even close in errors, Mingus averages 2.2 errors per game, and Coconino a flat straight even 2 errors per game. Batting average goes to Mingus by just a little, 296 to 280. On base percentage, same thing, Mingus 405, 392 for Coconino. However, slugging percentage and fielding percentage goes the way of the Panthers, 407 to 390, and 897 versus 888 for field percentages. Taking a look at common opponents, though, Coconino has done better against common opponents, as they are 5-6 on the season. Mingus 3-8 versus common opponents out there, and most of those, of course, being the Grand Canyon region team. Speaking of which, as we look at the playoff picture here, as you look at 4A baseball, South Point still sits number 1, undefeated at 15-1 AL. Queen Creek number 2. Then Yuma Cactus Shadows. Coming in at number 5 is the Prescott Badgers. That is the first representative out of the Grand Canyon region. They are 14-2. Bradshaw is 12-3. They currently sit number 10. In the mix is going to be our final opponent, number 14, Mesquite, the Wildcats. They are 11-6 in games that count, and they will come up on Monday, the 28th, here at Mingus Union High School. The Flagstaff Eagles sitting number 17, just out of a shot just out of the home field advantage in a play-in game situation. Eastmark will round out the top 24. Those are that's the line for the playoffs at .6010 as far as the points. Lee Williams right behind him at number 25, .3679, so less than 0.4 of a point there. Coconino also on the bubble at number 27, almost a -2 though. Mingus kicking in at number 31 here in the playoff picture. As the teams come out, they're going to get ready here for the national anthem. We're going to take our final break here in pregame and come back for starting lineups after this.
Trips to the lake, Marauder away games, family adventures, weekend getaways, all the best trips start with a stop at the Suzy Q Market in Cottonwood. Fill up with Marathon fuels and drive clean and save green. A quick dash inside finds all the trip essentials, snacks, fresh coffee, goodies, and over 6,000 of the best beverage choices ever created. Ask about the new mobile pay app and rack up gas and in-store savings with Marathon Rewards. The Suzy Q Market drive-thru window is super swift, next to KFC on Main Street in Cottonwood. Go Mingus!
For over 6 decades, Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement has proudly supported youth sports here in the Verde Valley. From baseball and softball to football and basketball, they empower young athletes to reach their full potential. Salt River Materials Group employees are actively involved, giving back to the community through coaching, mentoring, and volunteer efforts. With a strong commitment to environmental stewardship, they're helping to build a brighter Verde Valley. Visit srmaterials.com. Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement, building a stronger Verde Valley today and tomorrow.
Larry Green Chevrolet has been an important partner to this community for over 30 years. Whether it be offering outstanding service and deals to the Verde Valley or providing support to schools, charities, and community events, we have made it a part of our business. We love and support the growth and future of Cottonwood and our surrounding areas. That's why we refer to our dealership as the People Place. Larry Green Chevrolet is a proud sponsor of Yavapai County, and we are proud to support our Mingus High School football. Go Marauders!
For over 25 years, Best by Far has been your trusted name in heating and cooling across the Verde Valley. Whether your heat pump's acting up or your mini split's making you miserable, we've got the fix. We service all makes and models, air conditioners, furnaces, heat pumps, and more. Need a replacement? We offer a variety of solutions from efficient upgrades to simple fixes. Now offering plumbing services too. Call Best by Far at 928-282-2250 or visit besthvacbyfar.com. That's far with 2 R's.
Back here at Mingus Union High School, it is a senior afternoon, senior night here for the Mingus Marauders. Let's take a look at the Mingus Marauders defensively out here. Your battery, Xavier Buckner is going to be on the mound. Carter Wacker behind the dish here today. Going around the infield, first base will be Logan Newell. Second base will be patrolled by Zayden Ballesteros. Shortstop here today, Derek Alvarez. Caden Pussel back at third base here today. Left field, Mason Davis, the senior, gets the start. Juan Munoz over in center, and Manuel Munoz, another senior, over in right field. The lineup here for the visiting Coconino Panthers, Jake Henley playing second base. He will bat first. Steven Stone will bat second. Number 18, he'll play third base. Ty Sevier will bat third out of right field. Cleanup hitter today, Corbin Dare, who leads the Grand Canyon region in home runs with 5 on the season. The first baseman will bat cleanup out here today. Caleb Begay, the pitcher, will bat fifth. Gavin Woodworth, the center fielder, will take over sixth in the batting position rather. Connor Allen will bat 7 here today. He's the catcher. Fitz Jananum, the shortstop, will bat 8th, and rounding it out is going to be Austin Rass, the left fielder, wearing number 19 out here today. Taking a look at the Grand Canyon region, Carter Wacker comes in number 6 in average with an average of .453. I talked about Corbin Dare, number 1 in home runs with 5. Right behind him, Ty Sevier from Coconino is number 2. He's got 3 on the season. Tied for third, Xavier Buckner is out there, as well as Steven Stone from Coconino. Carter Wacker leads the Grand Canyon region in RBIs. He's got 30. Corbin Dare, number 4 with 25. Corbin Dare also has a slugging percentage of 710 out there. Carter Wacker at 663. First pitch fouled off, and that will be left-hand side for strike one. Jake Henley, the second baseman, steps in. And the curveball, ooh, look good, didn't get the call. Take a look at Buckner as a pitcher this year. The senior misses that one. That's going to be 2-1. Buckner has an ERA of 5.12. He's 2-5 on the season. 39 2/3 innings. He's given up 44 hits. And that's ball 3-1. 48 runs, 29 of them earned. 35 walks to go with 29 strikeouts. Finds himself behind in the count now, 3-1 to the leadoff hitter. Ground ball going to Alvarez. Picks it up, throws across, and it gets by the first baseman. That is going to be an error to start off for the Mingus Marauders. So getting on with the error is Jake Hanley, and that's going to bring up Stephen Stone. Stone playing third base out here. Apologize for all the wind sounds. Not much you can do about it, as the gusts are certainly blowing out here today. Old Glory blowing straight out to left field. The lefty third baseman steps in and takes high outside, ball one. Stephen Stone was 2 for 4 against Flagstaff with a double their last game on Wednesday. That one hit high in the air. Should be playable. Now going back, drifting back is going to be Munoz. He'll throw in, and it looks like the runner is going to extend over to third. So deep enough to get an advancement of the player from second to third. So Hanley goes to third. Stone is out, the first out of the game. 1 on, 1 out. Ty Sevier steps in. Buckner delivers. And they say he went around on the breaking ball for strike one. Ty Sevier was 1 for 4 against Flagstaff. Buckner shakes off a couple of signs, pushes off the rubber low inside. 1-1 the count to the right fielder. An error to start the game as the ball gets past the first baseman, and he went around again for strike two. Couldn't hold up. So Buckner ahead of Sevier with the breaking balls. Nods yes to a particular pitch and delivers, and that's going to go out to right field. Munoz is out in there, and it's right at him. The throw coming into the plate. They've got a shot at it, and the throw is going to be just a little late. Sacrifice flying an RBI for Sevier, and Coconino takes a 1-0 lead against the Mingus Marauders. So an error sends the leadoff hitter Hanley to second on an overthrow to first. And they appeal to third base and say that he left early, and they win the appeal, I believe. I'm going to have to find out, see if that one comes off the board out there. That's exactly what happened. They appealed to third, and they said that the runner left early, so that is going to be out number 3. It's going to be a fly out to right field to Munoz, and then out at third on appeal. Haven't seen that this season. Something new, second to last game of the season. How about that? We'll be back. Mingus coming up after this.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We are homegrown in the Verde Valley and nearly your last local choice.
We want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $19 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
Back here at Mingus Union High School, so the 1 comes off the board, ends up being the 0. A great appeal out there for the Mingus Marauders as it takes a run off the board for Coconino. How about that? Taking a look at Coconino defensively, the outfield goes like this, left to right. It's going to be Austin Raths out in left field. Gavin Woodruff in center. Ty Severe will patrol right field here today. Corbin Dare, who is the cleanup hitter, got left at the plate. He was coming up and then didn't get his chance. He's over at first. Jake Hanley, the leadoff hitter, is at second base. Fitz Janan is at shortstop here today. And Stephen Jr. Stone at third. Caleb Begay is on the mound with Connor Allen behind the dish for the Coconino Panthers. Let's check some stats here on Begay for the 2025 season. He's got an ERA of 5.95, no record, 0-0. He's pitched 20 innings, given up 19 hits, 21 runs, 17 of them earned, 14 walks, and 24 strikeouts. Xavier Buckner steps in, the left-handed senior, pitching here today, and we'll look at ball 1 inside. Teams are batting .241 against Begay this year. The righty delivers. That one's hit high, left field, short. Left fielder coming in, calls for it, and will make the catch out there. Austin Raths gets under it, and the fly out to left field. Out number 1 here for the Mingus Marauders. Caden Pusel, third baseman, climbs into the batting box for the right-handed hitters. Begay delivers, and there's a strike. Gets it over the plate. Puso was 1 for 2 against Prescott. That one's fouled off right-hand side. No runs, no RBIs. Mingus against Prescott. Last game, 8 hits. Developed 3 runs, 2 of them earned, had 1 extra base hit, and that was from the freshman Silas Scott. Gay delivers down the third baseline and through the third baseman. And on first base with a 1-out knock is going to be Pusel. Derek Alvarez, the shortstop, will step in. He was 0 for 4, trying to break an 0 for 4 streak here. Number 22 takes his spot. Pusel's got 9 stolen bases this year. He's on the leaderboard for the Grand Canyon region. He's over at first. Begay checks him, comes home outside. 1-0 the count. Carter Wacker leads the team in RBIs and batting average on deck here for Mingus. 1 on, 1 out, bottom of the first. And breaking ball. Doesn't get the call, 2-0. 2-0. That looked pretty good. Apparently curved around the plate. Begay out of the stretch. Delivers. High. It's hit high, short center field, and the center fielder comes in and is unable to make the catch. That was a heck of an effort out there by Woodruff, and that was really either a shortstop ball or a second base ball, but Woodruff had the better angle. Looking into the sun, though, comes down, gets glove on it, but cannot squeeze it. Very wisely, Pusel found himself in no man's land, had to determine whether that fell or not quickly, and scampered on to second before he got thrown out at the base. Derek Alvarez, a Texas Leaguer single. Carter Wacker, the lefty, up and outside. Carter looking to do some early damage here in the first inning. 1-0 count. 2 on, 1 out. Gaman holding the runner on at second. And that one gets away from the catcher ever so slightly. Not enough. 2-0 the count. Wacker's going to step back in. Munoz on deck, the right fielder here for the Mingus Marauders. And we have a balk called. So both runners are going to advance on a balk. So the pitcher doesn't come to a set or moved when he was set and didn't come home. The balk called by the infield umpire out there. Now runners at second and third. And there's a line drive going to right center field. That's going to get down, and it's going to roll. 1 run in for the Mingus Marauders. Carter Wacker going to second, dives in. A 2 RBI double for the Mingus Marauder catcher out there. Mingus takes a 2-0 lead. Puso comes home to score. Alvarez comes home to score. Manuel Munoz, right fielder, steps in. He was 1 for 3 against Prescott on Wednesday, the 23rd. Begay comes set, checks the runner at second, delivers. Oh, big swing and a miss. Almost swung out of the shoes. Mingus wearing the all-white out here today. White pinstripes. Coconino with the white pants and the red shirts. And that one's going to be low. The C on the shirt really looks like a Cincinnati Reds C. If you are familiar with the National League team. 1-1, the count, 1 out, 1 on, 2 in the bottom of the first. There's a shot going to center field and going back and back and back. Then making the catch out there is the center fielder. Carter Wacker did not tag up. He was thinking that it might get over Woodruff's head, and he made a very good play going back behind Munoz. Hit that ball a ton harder than it was expected, and it becomes a long fly out to center field. Second out, Silas Scott. The left-handed freshman will come up for the Mingus Marauders. Outfield playing deep against Mingus. Scott with the bat twirl. Gets his balance. 2 out, 1 on. Breaking ball over for a strike. Backdoor curveball to the lefty. Janan trying to hang on or at least keep Wacker close there at second. Making noise behind him. Begay comes to the plate. Big swing and a miss. Missed it. 0-2. Scott in a hole. Uses the inside part of that left-handed box. Gets a good 4. Bat twirls ready. Protects up hot. Oh, strike 3. Thought that one might be high, but it was not. A looking strikeout will end the first inning for the Mingus Marauders. However, they put some hits up. 3 hits, 2 runs. The big one, the 2 RBI double by Carter Wacker. Mingus leads 2-0. Top of the second coming up after this.
Accidents happen. Red Rock Collision knows that your car is the second largest investment you're likely to make. For over 15 years, Red Rock Collision has been there to negotiate for you, the customer, not the insurance company. John and his staff promise quality repair with honesty and integrity. You can rest easy now. They'll return your car as safe as the day it was built.
Corbin Deere, Caleb Begay, and Gavin Woodruff coming up for Coconino. If anybody gets on, Connor Allen, the catcher, would be fourth to bat in this particular inning. Durr, I was telling you, leads the Grand Canyon region with 5 home runs. A very big first baseman out there. So he will step in. Corbin Durr, senior, was 0 for 3 against Flagstaff. You can hear the wind making its presence known out here today at Mingus Union High School. The flag absolutely going crazy in the direction of left field out here today. Buckner will start off with his second inning on the mound. Durr is a big, towering presence in that batter's box. Buckner starts him off with a breaking ball outside. Ball 1. He uses the whole batting box just because of his size. And doesn't catch the inside corner. 2-0 the count. Durr looks down to his coach for a sign. See if he's got a green light on a 2-0. Buckner delivers. And a big swing and a miss. Came after him with the fastball. Kept it low, though. Good position. 2-1. Number 20 is ready. And Buckner catches the outside part of the plate. Well positioned. 2-2 now the count to the Coconino first baseman. Buckner works quickly. Comes right after him. Stays high. Full count now. First full count of the game. Mingus Marauder hurler uses the far side of that rubber and misses high for a walk. Leadoff walk to start the second inning out here. Caleb Begay will get his first look at Buckner. Caleb was also 0 for 3 against the Flagstaff Eagles. Buckner checks on Durr, comes home, and a hard shot goes to Pusel over at third base. On to second for 1, on to first, misses, and bounces off the wall, comes back to the first baseman out there as Newell quickly jumps on it, but they get the lead runner. The throw on to first to complete the double play was offline, and we will get a pinch runner out here. Colin Peace is going to run for the pitcher. Good play by Pusol. He had to dive for the ball, then got up and threw a strike to Ballesteros over at second. There's a strike. Gavin Woodruff looks at strike 1. Peace with not a very big lead out there. I'm surprised that Coconino only has 14 stolen bases on the season, or at least that's what their stats say. And a swing and a miss. Went after it. Buckner's got him in a hole here. 0-2. Gavin Woodruff, the senior, 0 for 1 in the game against Flagstaff. He did have an RBI, though. And a snap throw down to first, and Peace is back. 1-2 the count to the center field here for Coconino. Mingus is leading 2-0 if you're just joining us here on KYBC, AM 1600 and 96.3 FM. Buckner turns, throws, oh, so close. Quick call out there by the umpire in the infield. That was close. Buckner almost had him. Peace shortens that lead again. Turns his attention to Woodruff here at the plate inside. 2-2 the count. Wind blowing hard. If you want to watch the game instead of listening to it here today, or you want to do both, you can do so. You can go to VerdeValleyTV.com and look for the link. And the breaking ball misses. Another full count, 3-2. VerdeValleyTV.com, or you can go to YouTube and look for us under Verde Valley TV. A walk, a fielder's choice. And now a full count here. 1 on, 1 out for Coconino in the top of the second. Buckner delivers high. Ooh, walk. Peace will trot down to second. Woodruff happy to go to first. Connor Allen, the catcher. He was 0 for 2 in the last game for Coconino. Buckner now 2 on, 1 out. Comes to the plate, and home plate umpire says that Allen went around for strike 1. 0-1. Good at bat for Woodruff. Really was. He worked himself a walk after Buckner got ahead of him. 0-2. Buckner comes to the plate low. 1-1. Carter Wacker trying to frame that one just a little bit too far to pull that. Out of the stretch is Buckner. Nods for the pitch he wants. Ballesteros holding the runner on at second. Now moves more to his position. A foul ball right-hand side, well out of play. Bounces off of something hard and comes back into the grass area. Logan Newell's going to go gather that one up. Just in case there's a pop foul over there, that could be an ankle breaker. So that ball is out of play. 1-2 now the count to Connor Allen for the Coconino Panthers. Buckner delivers, and that one's fouled off. That one might make it ditch-wise. Had the speed. New baseball in, hits the pocket. Umpire switches ball from left pocket to right pocket. Count remains 1-2. And good stop by Wacker, keeping the runners where they are. Low pitch outside, put the body in front of it. 2-2 now the count. Walk, fielder's choice, walk. Now a 2-2 count on the catcher. Buckner out of the stretch. The senior Marauder delivers. Oh, so close. Doesn't get the high call. Full count again. Third full count of the inning so far. Peace is on second. Woodruff on first. Payoff pitch, low. And the bases are now loaded. Carter Wacker is going to come out and talk to his pitcher. We're going to get another pinch runner. Fernando Ramirez will be a courtesy runner for his catcher out there. Carter Wacker comes out with words of encouragement to Buckner, who has missed the strike zone a couple of times, actually 3 walks in the inning. Now he goes back to the full windup. And there's a strike. That was a good job framing that pitch. Janan Fitz. Janan, the shortstop. It's 1 for 2 against Flagstaff. Good stop by Wacker. 1-1 the count. Comes up in a crucial situation. Bases loaded, 1 out. Mingus leads 2-0. Buckner delivers that one outside again. 2-1, making Wacker work. No place to put him, though. Bases full of Panthers. There's a line drive, right field coming in, and having to play it on the hop is going to be Munoz. And one run comes in. The merry-go-round just shifts one. But an RBI single out there puts the Coconino Panthers on the board. Peace comes in to score the first run of the game. Woodruff over to third. Ramirez running for Allen is now at second, and Janan will be at first. Austin Rath, the number 9 hitter, steps in. Takes ball one. Bases still loaded, one in, and still one out. Double play still in effect out here for the Mingus Marauders. That would be timely. Buckner delivers low. 2-0 the count to Austin Raths. He was 1 for 3 against Flagstaff. The lefty looks at strike one. See if he's got a green light now that he's got a strike. 2-1 the count. Buckner trying to even it up. And a little bouncer going up the middle. And it'll go to Alvarez. He'll step on second. He'll get one. Bobbled it while he was trying to get to the base, and they call him safe at second. And Quesada's going to come out to talk to his pitcher, or no, he's going to go straight to the pitcher. Thought he might be going to the umpire, but he did not. So Alvarez had to come in and wait for the ball to get to him. He picked it up and then bobbled it, and they say that he did not have possession when he stood on second base, and so that is going to end up being an error out there. Coming home to score is going to be Woodruff. Over to third goes Ramirez, running for Allen out there. Janan to second. Raths to first, 2 in. Score now tied 2-2. However, the threat continues. Bases loaded. Jake Hanley, second baseman, comes up. He was 1 for 4 against Flagstaff his last game. Still 1 out. 3 on, 1 out. Buckner laboring here in the second. And a little tiny tapper will go to home. And it'll get by the catcher. Safe is one. Safe is another. As the Mingus Marauders throw the ball around. The ball comes back to home. And a third run scores. And going all the way to third now is going to be Jake Hanley. Second time he gets on an error, however, it does clear the bases. And he now sits at third base with 1 out. 3 runs come in on that play. And Hanley over at third. So he kind of sort of checked the ball, hit it down the third baseline. Buckner came in, tried to get the runner at home. It got past the catcher. There's strike one to Steven Stone. A second runner came in, and then the ball got thrown down to second as Hanley started to try to go to second. And then a third runner, when the throw went down to second, came home. The throw came back from second to home, got past the catcher, and then on to third when Jake Hanley. 1-1 now the count to Steven Stone, who hits a ground ball going to Ballesteros. Ballesteros throws to first, and coming down off the high throw is going to be Newell. Coming in on the ground out It's going to be Handley, so it's 6-2 now. 6-2. The Coconino Panthers lead the Mingus Marauders. RBI goes to Steven Stone, and a swing and a miss to Ty Severe. Ninth man to bat here in inning number 2. Buckner, a 1-1 count on the right fielder. And that one's tapped foul. Severe is senior. He's got 3 home runs on the season, batting .316. 18 hits, 13 RBIs, 5 doubles. In a hole 1 and 2. Buckner inside, doesn't get the call. 2-2. Corbin Deere on deck. What has worked out to be a 6-run second inning here for the Coconino Panthers. Buckner labors, fouled off right side. Count remains 2-2. Number 8 will survive to swing again. Buckner shakes off a pitch, gets the grip he wants. Out of the windup, delivers, and that one's going to be fastball fouled back. That's going to stay up top. That one's findable a lot easier, a lot quicker. 2-2 the count still. Buckner, deep breath. Senior delivers and gets the strikeout. The inning finally comes to an end. 9 come to the plate. 6 come to the plate twice and score. And the Coconino Panthers lead the Mingus Marauders 6-2. Bottom of the second coming up after this.
Lawler Construction has been a premier local builder of custom residential and commercial projects using green construction methods. Lawler Construction builds efficiency into every custom design. Lawler Construction is a certified Energy Star builder. For examples, visit LawlerConstructionAZ.com. Thank you for your business, confidence, and continued referrals. Lawler Construction is a proud supporter of baseball and softball at all levels. Look for Lawler Construction Homes at Mountain Gate in Clarkdale.
So, thought that just comes to head. If you roll your eyes in the back of your head here, can you see what you're thinking? Always wondered that. Anyways, that's what goes through my head when we go to commercial break here at Mingus Union High School. Mingus Marauders, bottom of the second. It's going to be Mason Davis, Logan Newell, and Juan Munoz coming up for Mingus. It'll be 7, 8, and 9. Left fielder, first base, and center fielder. Anybody gets on, Xavier Buckner, the pitcher, will have an opportunity. Long, laboring inning out there for the senior pitcher for Mingus. Few too many errors helping the Coconino Panthers in that one. Mason Davis will pop that one back and out of play. Strike one, the count. Mason Davis, a senior. There's a strike two, swinging strike. He was 1 for 3 against Prescott. On the 23rd, now finds himself in a hole to Begay. Delivers and a late swing and a miss. Second strikeout in a row. Strikeout of Scott to end the first inning and a strikeout of Davis to start the second. Big number 17 steps in for Mingus with that hot pink bat. Logan Newell looks at ball one. 1-0 the count. Logan was 1 for 2. He's kind of been in a streak here. Saw him have some really good hits against Prescott on the 21st. 1-1 the count. Begay out of the full windup delivers, and that one's chop foul. Went down and golfed it. 1-2 now the count. See if Logan can protect up. He does. A line shot center field, and out there to make the play is Gavin Woodruff. He hit it on the nose, but hit one of those right at him. And Mingus does not get the break on that one. Ball hit hard. Begay trying to go 1-2-3 here in the inning. Juan Munoz, the center fielder. His first look at Begay. And that one is in for strike one. Munoz did not bat against Prescott. And now they count 1-1 as that one's in the dirt. On the year, number 16 batting .259, ground ball. Could be a tough play in the hole and across the diamond, beating it out is going to be Juan Munoz. Infield single. Good attempt out there by Ganan with the throw over to Durr with a pretty nice pickup at first. But beating it out for the infield single is going to be Munoz. Mingus has got a 2-out knock. Xavier Buckner comes up. He flied out to left field his first time up. The lefty senior trying to do something spectacular here on senior day. Little base hit will do it. And a strike with the breaking ball. Xavier Buckner batting .345 here this year. Looking for hit number 30 on the season. And that one looks like it might be it. That'll get through the left-hand side. Munoz will go all the way around to third. Throw comes back into the infield. Back-to-back 2-out singles here. Juan Munoz travels to third with the hit to right field. Caden Pusil will come up. He singled and scored in the first inning as Mingus tries to get a 2-out rally here going. Begay out of the stretch now. Buckner, a base-stealing threat. And a hard hit ball, and it's going to get into center field. 1 run will score. Buckner will have to stop at second because that was hit too hard. Janan tried to get the glove down to it and unable to do so. Caden Pusil, an RBI single. First pitch he sees. That makes it 6-3. Mingus gets one back. Derek Alvarez. He had a single and scored. And that one inside moves out of the way. Ball 1. Mingus Marauder shortstop. Scored the second run in the first inning here for Mingus. 6-3 the score now. And there's a strike. Came back with another breaking ball. Got that one over. Again, Buckner a base-stealing threat, even second to third. Moderate lead out there at second. Oh, and a little swing is fouled off to the right side. Should I swing? Oh, whoops. One and two now. That'll cost Alvarez a strike. Gotta watch the breaking ball here. 2 out, 2 on for Mingus here in the bottom of the second. Begay delivers high. 2-2. Too high for consideration out there. The plate, the same color as the dirt, all the way around it. It is dirt stained. hard to see. Okay, checks the runner at second, comes home. And that one is down the line, but foul. Two hopper, but just too far left. Count remains 2-2 on Alvarez. Trying to straighten something out here. Buckner with good speed. Pusel with good speed. Something in a gap could score two. That one's inside and low. Full count now. First full count facing Begay so far this game. 3-2, 2 out, 2 on. The righty from Coconino stares at his sign. Delivers. And a swing and a miss. Got a foul tip. Caught by the catcher. And the strikeout puts out the Mingus Marauders. 2 strikeouts in the inning. 3 hits in the inning. Mingus scores 1. Reduces the lead to 6-3 as the Coconino Panthers will come up after this.
When you're looking for a plumber, no matter the job, call D-Best Plumbing. From energy-saving tankless water systems to whatever remodel project you have in mind, from the simple to the exotic, D-Best Plumbing prides themselves on quality workmanship and efficiency. For honest and fair prices and plumbing problems done right the first time, call D-Best Plumbing at 928-567-8755 or find them online at d-bestplumbing.com.
Back here at Mingus Union High School, the difference in this one, a 6 spot up in the top of the second inning out there by the Coconino Panthers. Put up 6 in the top of the second. Mingus scored 2 in the bottom of the first and 1 more in the second, but it is still 6-3 Coconino with the lead. Buckner, a lot of pitches in that second inning. That's going to play a role here for the Mingus Marauder right-hander. And this one on Senior Day. As it worked out, one continuously long play that didn't work out for the Mingus Marauders literally cleared the bases. That is the difference in this game so far. Mingus needs to put up some defensive zeros and then has to peck away at that 6-3 lead and see what they can do to get back into this one. Mingus, the first time these two scored, or two teams played each other, Mingus Marauders victorious in that one by a score of 14-4. So Coconino has already scored more runs in this game than they did in the first game. The ever dangerous presence of Corbin Dare steps up. Pardon me. And a hard hit ball to the shortstop. Alvarez picks it up, throws across way too high, and then Durr runs through the first baseman. The throw onto second, and he will be out at second. Now he is complaining about interference over at first base. He ran through Logan Newell. Not only did he run through him, he pushed him. We're going to have a conference out here. Was he in the way? Yes, but Newell was trying to come down to the bag. The throw high from Alvarez. He jumps, he comes down on the bag, or kind of toward the running lane of the bag, but Durr literally just shoved him out of the way and pushed him into a full somersault, and he is called out. So Durr will go have a seat on an interesting out. So that's going to be a ground out that went 6-3-6 and out at second. Coconino coach comes across from third base to ask for an explanation on that one. I'm just glad that Logan Newell's okay. Got run over by a tank at first. Back to baseball we go. Oh, and that one hits the batter. And he got that one on the fingers, which is usually part of the bat. Caleb Begay He is holding his left hand out there. He is a right-handed pitcher, though. So he is going to get a courtesy runner. And that's going to give him an opportunity to maybe get some ice on those left-handed fingers there. So Coconino gets somebody on, hit by pitch. Peace will run out there for the pitcher. Gavin Woodruff will step in. And that one's low. 1-0 the count. Buckner nods, gets himself set, glances over at first, and comes to the plate. There's a strike. Woodruff is a senior. He's batting .180. He's got 11 hits, 10 RBIs though, a couple of doubles. 1-1 the count, 1 out, 1 on here in the top of the third. Coconino leading 6-3. Buckner comes to the plate. Whoops, gets behind Wacker. On to second goes Peace. 2-1 the count. Runner in scoring position now. Gavin Woodruff. Buckner moves to the stretch. And delivers. There's a breaking ball. Gets it over. Drops in. Good pitch. 2-2. Girls are on the road for softball at number 1 ranked Coconino. Girls have 2 games left. Mingus 2 baseball games left, including this one. There's strike 3 looking. Came back, changed speeds on him. Second strikeout of the game for Buckner. Comes at a good time. 2 out now. And Connor Allen will come up. He walked his first time up and scored. Number 6, an even 200 on the season as he's 2 for 10. 2 for 10. Buckner. Oh, that looks good. Did not get the call. Good frame by Wacker. 1-0 the count. Peace takes a lead off a second. Ballesteros wanders over that direction. Buckner stares. Comes home. High. Ball 2, 2-0. Buckner adjusts the cap. Out of the stretch. Looks to his catcher. Gets his sign. Grabs his laces. And there is ball. Oh, strike. There we go. Late call. 2-1. Good frame out there by Wacker. Buckner out of the stretch. There's strike 2. So the Lady Marauders on the road at Cocoa. They've got one more, and that's going to be against Mesquite. That too is on the road. That's going to be an important game for them. And that one makes it a full count, 3-2. Just by playing Coconino, Mingus is going to get some power points. Thunderbird, who sits number 24 right in front of them at the rankings, they are done. They have no more games. So Mingus can gain some ground here. That one's fouled off. And Allen will survive to swing again. So Mingus, with a win over Mesquite, could find their way into the play-in round for 2025. Might be number 24, could be number 23. There's strike 3. Strike three, looking back-to-back looking strikeouts for the Mingus Marauders senior on senior day. Mingus has got some work to do. They put up a 0 on the board defensively. Fantastic. However, they still trail 6-3 as the Mingus Marauders are going to have the heart of the order. 4, 5, and 6. Wacker, Munoz, and Scott coming up for Mingus when we return.
For 4 generations, the Gettles name has been synonymous with heating and cooling ingenuity. Since 1987, Gettles High Desert Mechanical has established itself as the premier HVAC company in northern and central Arizona, having not only survived recent economic setbacks, but thrived and grown during those times. From sheet metal fabrication to equipment installation, and now comprehensive plumbing and drain services. From clogs to comfort, Gettles has you covered. Don't settle, get Gettles, and go Marauders.
Begay comes out for his third inning of work here for the Coconino Panthers. He got hit by pitch in that last inning, and it looked like he took it off the fingers of his left hand, right-handed pitcher. So the fingers inside the glove might be throbbing a little bit, or he just might be a high school boy and has forgot about it at the moment. Rubbed a little dirt on it, as they say, and now we're all set and ready to go. Carter Wacker will be up for the Mingus Marauders. He'll get first whack at Begay here in the third inning. And 2 RBI double in inning number 1. And Begay starts him off with a shot. Going to the first baseman. He'll pick it up and toss it over to first. Hit hard. Hit the first pitch he saw, but he hit it right at Handley at second base. The ground out goes 6-4. Pardon me, 4-3 rather. 1 pitch, 1 out. Manuel Munoz, the right fielder, will step in. Big swing and a miss. Munoz almost swung out of his shoes again. Sorry, the wind is playing havoc here. There's strike 2. Now has him in a hole 0-2. Changed up speeds on him. Munoz is going to have to protect up. He hit the ball long way in center field his first time up. And now he'll hit the ball a long way into right center field, and that's going to drop. Gets away from the right fielder, the center fielder out there to back it up. However, we've got a 1-out single out there by Manuel Munoz. And Silas Scott, the designated hitter, will come up with an at-bat opportunity. He was 2 for 3 against Prescott. The run, an RBI, and the only extra base hit for the Mingus Marauders. The last game against Prescott, Munoz runs high, skied, pop out, and it's behind the catcher. The third baseman will come in and make the catch. The catcher, I was watching the catcher, he was way away from where that was going to come through. Don't know if that was a hit and run, but a pop out will be out number 2, returning to first base, as he should, would be Munoz. Mason Davis, one of the 4 seniors on this squad for senior day. He's playing left field. He'll get an at-bat with 2 out and 1 on. Begay delivers, and it's strike 1. Thought about pulling the trigger, did not. 0-1 the count. Bottom of the third, Mingus trailing 6-3. Munoz thought about going, didn't go. 1-1 the count. Ball. It's called a ball. Begay out of the stretch. Munoz has some stolen bases this year. He's got 9. Begay delivers, and Mason turns away from it. Called a strike. 1-2 the count. Okay, out in front of him. And a swing and a miss. And that's going to be a strikeout to end the inning. 4 up, 3 down for the Mingus Marauders. 4th strikeout in the game for Begay. And the Coconino Panthers put up a defensive 0 on Mingus. Mingus scored 2 in the first, 1 in the second, none here in the third. That 6-run second inning. The difference in this one so far. Coconino coming up to bat after this.
The mouth is the gateway to the digestive system. Studies indicate a correlation between oral health and full body health. Regular cleanings and checkups can help protect you. New patients are welcome at Arizona Smile Designers in Cottonwood. There's a full smile worth of services all offered under one roof. Whitening and cosmetic to implants and smile reconstruction. Find out more or request an appointment online at azsmiledesigners.com.
Fighting the wind we are here today. It's like a book about a whale or something. All right, Coconino Panthers coming up for inning number 4. It's going to be 8, 9, and 1. Canan the shortstop, Rats the left fielder, and then back to the top of the order with Jake Hanley. Canan the shortstop singled and scored in that second inning. It's the only RBI in a 6-run inning. Oh, and gets him in the helmet. So that's going to be hit by pitch to start off the 4th inning. Leadoff batter on here for Coconino, and Austin Rass will step up. That is the hard way to get on base. No concussion check on that one. Austin Rass, the left fielder, a lefty, up to bat. Shows bunt. Takes ball 1. Got on an error in the second. It was one long play of errors worked against Mingus. 3 runners scored. Buckner, 1-0 count, delivers, and that's going to be high. Ball 2. Got to keep Coco where they are. Got to give yourself a chance to peck away at this lead. A medium lead out there by the Coconino shortstop. Pitch comes home. There's a strike. Wacker thought about throwing behind the runner, did not. Kind of lost the grip of the ball. 2-1 count. And a little flare left field foul. Rass is sophomore, batting .229 on the season. He's got 12 hits, scored 9 runs. 5 RBIs, has a double this season. Mingus playing relatively deep, kind of 3/4 against the lefty. Janan, a medium lead, and then the ball into play goes to Alvarez. Alvarez over to second for 1. Throw on to first, too late, but they do get the lead runner. So Rouths is on the fielder's choice. Fielder's choice goes 6-4 and out at second. It's Janan. Back to the top of the order we go. 1 on, 1 out. Top of the 4th. Jake Hanley is up. Buckner delivers, and didn't see the call on that one. I think it's ball 1. Looked good. Wacker up quickly, looking to throw behind the runner. Hanley's been on twice on errors both times. So he's 0 for 0 officially in the game. 0 for 2, no, pardon me. Fouled off. 1-1 the count. Yeah, you do get in that bat if you reach on error. It helps with the on-base percentage, but not with the batting average. New baseball in. And another baseball comes in for the right pocket. Yep, I guessed right. Right pocket. Here's the second baseball, and it goes into the left pocket. So we got two backups. Out of the stretch is Buckner, 1-1 the count. Hanley, a junior, batting .338 on the season. And the throw over to first, and diving back is going to be Raths. 17 runs scored, 15 RBIs, 8 doubles on the season here for Hanley. Buckner, long stare, comes home, way high. Doesn't get that one to break at all. 2-1. Hanley showed bunt. He hit a little kind of sort of check swing, almost I intend to bunt this ball down to the third baseline that started that whole awful, horrible play back in the second inning. Good throw over to first. Competitive, but not in time. 2-1 the count. Again, Coconino only 14 stolen bases on the season. That one fouled off. Pulled the hands in, just didn't get quite around on it. 2-2 the count. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the fourth. If you're just joining us, Mingus trailing 6-3 to Grand Canyon Region foe, the Coconino Panthers. Ballesteros kind of playing up the middle here. And that one almost offered at. Full count again. That is the fourth full count that Buckner has faced so far this game. That means a lot of pitches. And that one's low. That's going to be a walk. Fourth walk in the game by Buckner. Stephen Stone come up. Lefty third baseman. Sacrifice fly in the first. An RBI ground out in the second. 2 on. And pulled foul. Way foul. Heading off into Never Never Land. That one rolled a long way through the tall grass. He hit it hard. But, strike one. First and second, 1 out. Breaking ball, gets over for a strike. 0-2. Buckner's ahead of him. Lefty uses the middle of that box. Righty-lefty matchup here. Mingus Marauder Hurler delivers a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Good strikeout, fourth strikeout in the game for Buckner. And Ty Severe, the right fielder, comes up. He ended up flying out to right field his first time up. Thought it was going to be a sacrifice fly. Oh, and that one will bounce away from Wacker. Both will advance. Raths wanders over to third. On to second goes Hanley. High pitch just bounced off the top of the glove and back to the fence. 1-0 the count on Ty Severe. Buckner delivers. And that one's going to be low. Misses 2-0. First base is now open. However, you have the dangerous Coben Durr on deck here. Buckner delivers, and that's going to be a strike. There you go. Came after him. So a fly ball to Munoz over in right field. was a catch. The throw came home too late to get the runner, and then they appealed at third. The runner left early. Oh, so close inside, though. 3-1. Hitters count for Ty Sevier. With runners at second and third, 2 out here on the top of the fourth. Buckner needs a strike and doesn't get it. 2 hit by pitches a hit by pitch and 2 walks in the inning. Bases are now loaded with Durr coming up. Durr leads the Grand Canyon region with 5 home runs on the season. A giant presence in the box. Buckner delivers, and that's going to be outside, ball 1. Mingus needs an out here. Try to escape what could be a big inning. And that one bounces out of the glove of the catcher. 2-0 the count. Mingus Marauder Sr. is going to need to battle back in this one against a dangerous hitter. 2-0. Bases loaded, 2 out. And a hard hit ball left field. Davis is back. Davis will miss it, and it'll bounce over the wall. Got himself turned around, lost his footing out there. That's going to be a 2 RBI double out there for Durr. That makes it 8-3 over the Mingus Marauders. Raths comes home to score. Hanley comes home to score again. On to third goes Sevier. And a 2 RBI double. 1 hopper over the wall out there in left field. Caleb Begay will step in. Got on a fielder's choice and then scored in the second. Got hit by a pitch in the third off of the left-hand area. Again, the Coconino pitcher will step in there again, and he'll hit that one to right field. Munoz coming in, has to play it on the bounce. 1 run is going to be in. The second one coming home, and it is the throw to the plate is bounced and not good. The throw to second is bounced, and Begay takes second on the throw to second, or the throw to home, I should say. So that's going to be a 2 RBI single, and that's going to make it 10-3. The Coconino Panthers on top. Sevier comes home. Coming home to score is Durr. Throw in time, but the bounce hard to handle. And then the throw down to second to try to get the final out on Begay was in time again, but the bounce hard to handle. Gavin Woodruff comes in with a man on second, and he'll hit that one to center field. That's going to drop. Munoz will come in, throw the ball in, and they've got another shot at the plate, and it's going to be late. The throw back to second is not going to be in time. An RBI single out there for Woodruff. A single to center. Begay comes home to score from second. Going to second on the throw is going to be Woodruff. Quesada comes out, 11-3 the score. Connor Allen represents batter number 9 in this 4th inning. And Buckner, his day on the mound is going to be done. And it looks like Ballesteros might be coming in to pitch. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, find out what's going on here.
For over 25
Give
years,
you some stats on the new Mingus Marauder pitcher after this.
By far has been your trusted name in heating and cooling across the Verde Valley. Whether your heat pump's acting up or your mini splits making you miserable, we've got the fix. We service all makes and models, air conditioners, furnaces, heat pumps, and more. Need a replacement? We offer a variety of solutions from efficient upgrades to simple fixes. Now offering plumbing services too. Call Best by Far at 928-282-2250 or visit besthvacbyfar.com. That's far with 2 R's.
Back here at Mingus Union High School, Ballesteros, Zayden will take the mound. Number 24, the sophomore, has an ERA 3.95 on the season. He's 3-1. He's pitched 33 2/3 innings. He's given up 33 runs and 19 earned runs. 15 walks to go along with 29 strikeouts. He needs one more to hit number 30. He's going to come in with a runner on second. And it has been the even innings that have been positive out here for Coconino. Scored 6 in the second, now 5 in the fourth. Batter number 9 in the inning coming up, Connor Allen. Gavin Woodruff, who just had an RBI single to center, is at second base. Teams are batting .221 against Ballesteros. Derek Alvarez will go to second base. There's a strike. Xavier Buckner goes to shortstop. And then the second baseman comes in to pitch. There goes the runner off to third. The throw down is high into left field, and overthrow is going to allow the runner to score. So a stolen base, and then the error, and Woodruff scores run number 12. Now the bases are empty. 1-1 the count on Connor Allen. Strike 2 from Ballesteros. Mingus will have some work to do here in the bottom of the fourth. Breaking ball hits him in the leg. No attempt to move, and the hit by pitch, the second hit by pitch in the inning. Janan, who started this thing, was hit by pitch. He took a Buckner, I think, attempted curveball in the helmet. And a ground ball foul down the third base line. Oh! An error on the third base coach. Tried to snag it, didn't get it. 0-1 the count. As Janan will bat for the second time in this inning, and that one gets by Wacker. 1-1 the count. Into scoring position goes Allen at second. We got one more baseball game coming up for you, and that'll be Monday, the 28th, as Mesquite comes to play the Mingus Marauders. There's strike 2. One and 2 the count. Zayden does a little landscaping work there on the hill, trying to clean out where his land foot goes. And there's a line shot going into left center field. That's going to roll. That'll be deep. Cutting it off is Munoz. That'll be a stand-up double with an RBI for Janan. Scoring from second is Allen. Austin Raths will come up. Back for the second time. He got on a fielder's choice and then scored. Ballesteros delivers, and out in front of it, strike 1. Seven have come across here in the fourth, making it 13-3. And a little pop fly. Infield, Buckner's going to call it. Buckner will squeeze it And the nightmare, fourth, comes to a close here. Mingus has some work to do. Okay, they've got this set up for the comeback of the year so far. 13-3, the Mingus Marauders trailer going into the bottom of the fourth right after this.
Larry Green Chevrolet has been an important partner to this community for over 30 years. Whether it be offering outstanding service and deals to the Verde Valley or providing support to schools, charities, and community events, we have made it a part of our business. We love and support the growth and in our surrounding areas. That's why we refer to our dealership as the People Place. Larry Green Chevrolet is a proud sponsor of Yavapai County, and we are proud to support our Mingus High School football. Go Marauders!
Begay will come out for his fourth inning of work. It is going to be 8-9-1 for the Mingus Marauders. Lots and lots of base runners needed here for Mingus. They're going to have to take advantage and figure out how to just get the merry-go-round to working out here. Logan Newell will start off. Juan Munoz, the number 9 hitter, and then back to the top of the order will go to Xavier Buckner. See if Mingus can put good bats back to back here. Mingus Marauder first baseman. One of the 4 seniors takes strike 1. So we'll do post-game here today, and then we'll do our close and let go of our radio audience. That one is high, 1-1. Then we will stick around and do Senior Day with our 4 seniors here. Begay delivers high, 2-1. Logan Newell, one of our seniors. Juan Munoz, right fielder, one of our seniors. Xavier Buckner. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. And Mason Davis, who's playing out in left field here today, rounds out our 4 seniors. 2-2 pitch on the way, and it's fouled. Logan Newell will get another at-bat here. Or another swing, I should say. Out of the windup. Fouled off. Way to get a piece of it. He's trying to get the lead runner on here. Outfield. Right field, they're playing medium. Center and left more deepish. And that one fouled down the right field line, and it's going to go foul. Durr gives it a chase. Sevier was playing too far into right field, too far away from the line to have a shot at that one. 2-2 will occur again. Begay gets himself set. Out of the windup, delivers, and fouled off again. Newell putting up a battle in the box. Wasting pitches. See if he can get something he likes, something he can turn around. And he'll foul off the breaking ball. Out in front of the curveball. He's getting good swings up there. Seeing a lot of pitches, though. 9th or 10th pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss. And he is out. He turned originally to go back to the dugout, which took away his ability to try to run to first at that point. Swing and a miss, the strikeout. The 5th of the game out here for Begay. He has no walks in the game. There's ball 1 to Juan Munoz. Munoz singled and scored the only run in the second inning here for the Mingus Marauders. And high and tight. 2-0 the count on the Mingus Marauders center fielder. Righty gets himself set, delivers. Ooh, breaking ball over for the strike. Base is empty, one out here in the bottom of the fourth. Mingus trailing by a little, 13-3. And breaking ball again over for the strike. MUHS going to have to protect up now. Begay gets his grip, delivers. Breaking ball behind him. 3-2. First 3-2 count against Begay here today. Payoff pitch on the way. And that's going to be a ground ball going to right field. That's going to get picked up by the second baseman. Hanley will get to it, but in short right field. Wasn't hit hard, but it was a seen eyeball. Kind of like that seen eye dog. Seen eyeball. Found that hole on the right-hand side. And a one-out single out there. So 2 singles in the game for MUHS. Xavier Buckner steps in. See if Mingus can get something going here with 1 out and 1 on here in the bottom of the fourth. Begay throws over to first. Pulls his first baseman off the bag. MUHS got to get the dirt out of the belt area now. Takes a lead, and that one is low. Ball 1. 1-0 to Buckner. He singled and then got stranded at second in the second. The lefty leader captain watches ball 2. Buckner's leading the team with 2 home runs on the season, 3 triples, 4 doubles. 9 of his 29 hits are extra bases. There's a strike. Now you're ready, kid. 1-2. Durr holding on MUHS over at first. Leaves a big hole over on that right side. The pull side to the lefty hitter. Begay delivers. And he'll go the opposite way to the shortstop. Picks it up, goes to second for 1. Too late for first. A fielder's choice. Out number 2. Fielder's choice goes 6-4. Out at second is MUHS. Replacing him is going to be Buckner at first. Try to go with the pitch the other way. Up to the task was Jadan. Over to Hanley at second. The throw on to first too late. 2 out now. Pusel takes a strike. He's got a pair of singles with an RBI. Back in the second. Gay out of the stretch. And gets it over for strike 2. Caden's down in a hole now. 1 on, 2 out for the Mingus Marauders, trailing by 10. 13-3. And hard hit down the third base line. That's going to be a fair ball. Heading down to the corner it goes. On his horse is going to be Buckner, and they're going to hold him up at third. A double down the third baseline. Puts 2 in scoring position with 2 out for the Mingus Marauders. Thought they might send Buckner. Buckner's got speed. But Rath's got to the ball relatively quickly down the line. 2 on, 2 out. Derek Alvarez. He's 1 for 2. Singled and scored in the first. Struck out in the second. And a strike to start off this at-bat here in the fourth. Alvarez batting a respectable .324 on this season. He's got 25 hits so far, 12 RBIs, and 2 more RBI potentials out there as that one's low 1-1. Stepping back in is now starting at shortstop, but now the second baseman, Derek Alvarez. And strike two. Didn't matter that he checked his swing, whether he went around or not. That was going to be a strike. 1-2 with 2 outs. See if Alvarez can find some green grass somewhere for a baseball. And he does. He hits it hard. It's deep left field. It is going to bounce up against the wall. 2 are going to be in. Alvarez will stop at second with a 2-out RBI double. And then he goes on to third because the throw was out of bounds. He is safe. Takes third on the throw. Alvarez puts 2 on the board for the Mingus Marauders. That makes it 13-5. So he gets the double and 2 RBIs and goes to third on the throw. And that brings up Carter Wacker. Wacker is 1 for 2 in the game here. Came into today batting .453. He got his 40th hit of the season here today. And RBIs 31 and 32. And double number 8. See if Carter can find some green grass and keep this one alive for Mingus. Mingus has responded with 2 here in the bottom of the 4th, making it 13-5. Wacker looks at that one outside, ball 1. 2 RBI double in the first and a ground out to the second baseman, Hanley. That was in the 3rd. Fouls that one, left-hand side, heading toward out of play and just out of play. Over by the camera well. Titian's all good. Got Steve Endicott with the center field shot. Titian has got the third base shot. Producer out here today, Samuel Jockum. I'm Jackie Bessler along with you on a windy but pretty day at the ballpark here. And that one's going to be fouled straight back. Got to the end of the bat on that one. 1-2 now the count. Wacker's going to have to protect up. 2 out, 1 on, 2 in here in the 4th. Begay looks at Alvarez at third, delivers, and just getting a piece of it. Throwing the bat at it was Wacker. That was close enough. Had to do that. It was close enough. 1-2, 2 outs. Wacker ruins a pitch. Begay's ready, delivers. That one is low and bounces. Good stop out there by Allen. Keeps the ball in front of him. Forces Anderson to stay at third. 2-2 now the count. Begay set. Comes home. And inside. Ooh, close. Full count now to Carter Wacker. Started 1-2. Has fought his way back into this count. No walks so far in the game by Begay. Odds are he's coming to you. And that one's high. That's going to be a walk. So Wacker takes the walk. First and third now. Manuel Munoz will step in. He is 1 for 2. He singled on an 0-2 pitch in the 3rd. See if the 2-out rally continues. Used to turn your hat inside out and backward for a 2-out rally. And that is going to be ball 1. Munoz moved at it, took it. Begay glances over at first, delivers that one low, bounces up there. Munoz batting .227 on the season, 16 runs, got his 18th hit so far. this season. And he'll take that one in the dirt for ball 3. 3-0 the count now. See if Manuel gets a green light. First walk of the game went to Carter Wacker. Now Munoz has worked himself to a 3-0 count with Silas Scott on deck here for Mingus. Begay is set, delivers. That's a strike. Came after him. Munoz, ready again. The righty, kind of an open stance. Now gets himself ready. And that's going to be strike 2. Full count again on back-to-back batters. Mingus Marauder right fielder. Well, hit that one up the middle. It's through. That's going to score 1. They're going to stop him at second. An RBI single up the middle. And the 4th inning continues out here for the Mingus Marauders. Alvarez scores from 3rd. Carter Wacker stopped at 2nd. And now we have a meeting of the minds on the mound here for Coconino. Mingus has battled back with 3 here in the bottom of the 4th, all with 2 outs. 13-6 now. We're going to see if Begay is going to stay. If he does, he gets Silas Scott, who's 0 for 2 so far this game. He looked at strike 3 to end the 1st inning, then popped out to the 3rd baseman back in the 3rd on what could have been, not sure, but could have been a hit and run. Left-handed freshman take his 3rd look of the game at Begay. 1st and 2nd, 2 out, 3 in. And ball 1. Scott trying to pass the baton. Keep the merry-go-round going. Mason Davis, another senior for the Mingus Marauders, playing left field out here today on deck. Delivery outside, ball 2. 2-0 the count to the Mingus Marauder designated hitter. Infield playing normal depth, not holding anybody on. Begay comes to the plate, gets a strike. Hits the outside part of the plate. Scott, he's ready now. See if he can find some green grass somewhere. Out of the stretch. Coconino hurler delivers. And a hard shot. That's going to make it through the infield. Coming around, they're going to send him. The throw coming home is cut off. Scoring for second is going to be Carter Wacker. An RBI single out there for Silas Scott. And Mingus has now put up 4 here in the 4th, making it 13-7. Second meeting out on the mound. And that's going to be the baseball. We're going to have a new pitcher for Coconino coming in to face Mason Davis. Mason Davis will be the 9th batter to hit for the Mingus Marauders here in the 4th inning. We will take a break, learn what we can about the new pitcher when we return after this.
For over 6 decades, Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement has proudly supported youth sports here in the Verde Valley. From baseball and softball to football and basketball, they empower young athletes to reach their full potential. Salt River Materials Group employees are actively involved, giving back to the community through coaching, mentoring, and volunteer efforts. With a strong commitment to environmental stewardship, they're helping to build a brighter Verde Valley. Visit srmaterials.com. Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement, building a stronger Verde Valley today and tomorrow.
Tate Jones is wearing number 12 here. And TJ is going to replace Caleb Begay. Begay gives up 7. 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 4 now in the fourth. Couple of walks, 5 strikeouts in the game. He's got runners on first and second that are his responsibility. See if we can get some stats on Mr. Jones here for the season. Tate Jones, a sophomore, has an ERA of 8.92. 8.92. He has no record, 0-0. He's pitched 13 and a third innings, given up 21 hits, 21 runs, 17 of them earned. 11 walks to go with 13 strikeouts. Normally he's wearing number 21. He's wearing number 12 here today. Teams are batting .350 against him as the wind kicks up, blowing hard out to left field. 2 on, 2 out, 4 in here in the bottom of the fourth. New pitcher, Mason Davis, the 9th batter of the inning, shows bunt and takes a strike. Davis, one of our 4 seniors for 2025, trying to play a hero role out here. Jones throws to first, and nobody was over at first. Lucky for him, Durr was actually looking. That one could have gone anywhere. Mingus might still be running. Silas Scott over at first. Manuel Munoz over at second, both with RBI singles. Jones delivers. Ball. 1-1. That one low and to the outside. Says so the home plate umpire. Mingus trying to set forth a comeback. And the throw going back to second behind Munoz over at second. Get the ball to Ginan. The 6-run lead. I'm not sure that I'd be throwing behind runners out there. That one's high. 2-1. Davis set for a hero roll. Batting 188 on the season. Looking for hit number 10. It could be a huge one. And he'll dribble that one down the third baseline. That is going to be trouble. That is going to be an infield hit for Mason Davis as he keeps the inning alive. A full swing bunt that stayed just in the grass. Steven Stone had to run up on it, had no chance to get Davis over at first. Everybody moves up. Bases loaded now as Logan Newell will step in. Another senior. Jones delivers, and that one gets away from the catcher. Coming home and trying to score. The throw is not going to happen. All the runners move up, and the pass ball will allow Munoz to score. On to third goes Scott. Davis goes to second. The force out is not an issue now. Newell with a 1-0 count. Mingus scores their 5th run in the inning. Now trail 13-8. Down by 10 to start the inning. Now down by 5. 2 more potential RBIs sitting out there on the base pass, and that one is outside for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Juan Munoz on deck, hoping for his second at-bat in the inning. Mingus trying to get a higher crooked number up on the board. That one's fouled off right-hand side. That should make it out of play. It does. Hits the top of the batting cage nets out there. Went after it. 2-1 now. Logan Newell batting .266 on the season, 17 hits, 7 RBIs, just a couple of doubles here this season. And that one, right field, coming in to try to make the play, and he misses it. Out there is going to be Ty Severe. 2 are going to score. On to second with the double is going to be Logan Newell. The senior comes through with a little looping liner, tailing away from Ty Severe. He makes a sliding attempt at it, can't come up with it, and out we come for another meeting at the mound as Mingus has now scored 7 in the bottom of the 4th, all with 2 outs. 13-10 now as we meet, and we're going to see how long the umpires will allow the full staff meeting of the entire infield out here. 2 RBI single. Scott comes home. He'll score his first run of the game. Mason Davis, an infield single to keep it alive, comes home to score. Logan now is 1 for 3 in the game. And Juan Munoz will step in. He is 2 for 2 in the game. Pair of singles. Got another Marauder in scoring position out there at second base. Top of the order around the corner, too. Munoz shows bunt, pulls it back. Takes ball 1. 1-0 count. Mingus scored 2 in the first, 1 in the second, now 7 in the 4th. It's been a long 4th inning. Altogether, both teams included. Jones glances at second, looks to throw to second, throws to his shortstop who wasn't even at second. Newell goes diving back. Mingus Marauder center fielder trying to keep it alive here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Jones comes to the deck and will throw high. 2-0 the count. Munoz showing bunt again. Durr is now just going to play in. Third baseman plays back. Jones nods, gets his sign. Out of the stretch, delivers, and that one bounces up there for a 3-0 count. Tate Jones has first base open. Durr way in on the grass, expecting the bunt on a 3-0 pitch. That one's high. That's going to be ball 4. 4-pitch walk. Munoz will go take first. And another coach's meeting. And he's going to take the baseball. Jones will be done for the day. We're going to get another pitcher coming out. We're going to take a break, figure out who's doing what and going where. Got another player coming in to right field out there. And it looks like, let's see who is coming in. Number 15 is coming in. Azra Morrell will come into the outfield out there. We're going to have a new pitcher for Coconino. We'll take a break. 13-10. Mingus has battled back. There's been 14 runs scored in the 4th inning. 7 per team. We'll be back after this.
Trips to the lake, Marauder away games, family adventures, weekend getaways, all the best trips start with a stop at the Suzy Q Market in Cottonwood. Fill up with Marathon fuels and drive clean and save green. A quick dash inside finds all the trip essentials, snacks, fresh coffee, goodies, and over 6,000 of the best beverage choices ever created. Ask about the new mobile pay app and rack up gas and in-store savings with Marathon Rewards. The Suzy Q Market drive-thru window is super swift, next to KFC on Main Street in Cottonwood. Go Mingus!
See if we can find out who's doing what out here. And it looks like Janan, a junior, is going to come into the mound. I'm thinking that's number 17 up there on the mound. He's got an ERA of 4.70, no record. But none of the pitchers for Coconino seem to have a record. He's pitched 25 and a third innings. He's given up 34 hits, 28 runs, 17 earned runs, 9 walks, and 17 strikeouts. Teams are batting .304 against him. Have to see who the new shortstop is out there. And that one's going to be fouled. Slow breaking pitch. And top of the order, Xavier Buckner. A one-strike pitch. He's scored a run here in this game. He's been on base twice with a single and a walk. Mingus Marauder, senior captain out here. 2 on, 2 out, and that one's low. 1-1 count. Logan Newell, the first baseman, is on second. Juan Munoz walked. He is on first. Canan delivers, and curveball drops out of the strike zone for ball 2. Buckner almost went fishing after that one. 2-1. Mingus has scored 7 with 2 outs, and he'll foul that one off the left-hand side, heading toward the snack shack, off the snack shack again, and then almost into the tennis area. That's hard to do. Double snack shack and off the fence to the tennis area. 2-2 count. Buckner puts that one, caught by the shortstop out there. He hit it hard. That was going to roll had he had the opportunity, and that will go as a line out as Jake Hanley comes over to play shortstop now, and the second baseman is now Ty Severe. All right, so Mingus matches the Coconino Panthers. Buckner puts a charge into it, a liner at the top of the apex of the jump of the shortstop, Jake Hanley, and that would be out number 3. It's been a long inning. Like I said, 14 runs scored in this one. We'll be back. 5th inning around the corner.
At Jones Ford Verde Valley, we know how much you value your time. Let us help you make the most of your time with Ford Mobile Service. Because when you own a Ford vehicle, you get the support of a certified tech coming to you for routine services, like oil changes, tire rotations, and more. We've got you with Ford Mobile Service. Use the Ford Pass app or call Jones Ford Verde Valley today to schedule your revolutionary Ford Mobile Service experience. Put some time back in your life.
Well, it's been so long since Ballesteros has been on the mound. I think he's now a junior. Maybe he took some summer classes during the bottom of the 4th out there. All right, I jest. Okay. He'll come out for his second full inning of work as the winds get violent out here. That'll be at the top of the order, Jake Hanley, who caught that line drive from Buckner to end the 4th inning. He will lead off. He's been on base 3 times, 2 errors and a walk. He scored twice. And Ballesteros bounces that one up for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Hanley's a junior, batting .338. That one he backs away from. 2-0 the count. Just a bit inside. Ballesteros uses the right side of that rubber. He'll deliver, and that one's going to be to the fence. 3-0 the count. Hanley's got a little bit of speed. You don't really want to put him on. especially to lead off an inning. Mingus needs a defensive 0 after they've come back. And a 4-pitch walk. Leadoff batter on for Coconino here in the top of the 5th. Brings up Steven Stone. Ballesteros, there you go. Finds the strike zone there. Just needed more warm-up pitches. Strikeout victim in the 4th. And an RBI ground out to second base back in the 2nd. And he'll pop that one into right field. MUHS coming in. Playing havoc with the wind, but does make the catch. So the fly out to right field. Good defensive play out there. Tell you what, I wouldn't want to try to catch anything in the air here today with the wind blowing as hard as it is. Wrigley Field's got nothing on Mingus Stadium here as far as wind is concerned. Holy cow. 1 out, 1 on. Ballesteros catches the outside part of the plate for strike 1 to Ty Sevier. He's been on base once. He's 0 for 2, but when he walked, he scored. That one's high outside. Mingus Marauder sophomore gets himself set again. 1-1 count, 1 out. Sevier, straight up and down. Batting stance. Oh, quick swing, misses it though. 1 and 2, got in front of him. He's trying to use the wind, hit that one to left field for sure. Ballesteros steering over at first, throws, and that one's going to get away. Logan Newell's going to chase it down, and because he did so quickly, unable to advance was Hanley. One and 2 the count to the batter, 1 out. Mingus trying to get a defensive stop here. Ballesteros comes to the plate. Outside throw behind the runner. Not in time. 2 and 2 the count. As it gets later and later in the day, that throw to first becomes more dangerous as you're looking into the sun. Out of the stretch. Mingus Marauder hurler comes and oh! So close, doesn't get the call. Full count. 3-2, 1 out. The dangerous Corbin Dare is up next. Ballesteros delivers. And a swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. That was an important one. Good job by Ballesteros. He'll get his first strikeout in the game. Buckner had 4 before him, so 5 between Mingus Marauder pitchers. Corbin Dare is up. Dare has walked his first time out. Got on an error and then trying to go to second, ended up out at second with the throw. And then had an RBI, 2 RBI double as he takes strike 1. 2 RBI double in the 4th. The long, drawn out top of the 4th for the Mingus Marauders. 1 on, 2 out now for Ballesteros. And there's strike 2. 0-2 the count to Corbin Dare. Ballesteros glances at first. See if he comes straight at him. And it is fouled. He does. Durr fouls it down the third baseline. 0-2 count again. Durr, a very big boy in that right-handed box. When he uses the spread stance, takes up the entire batter box outside. Ball 1. Didn't get him to chase. Ballesteros now comes set. Comes to the plate outside. Good job. Great job out there by Wacker. Having to lunge to get that one. That one's even farther outside. 2-2 now the count. Ballesteros trying to put an end to this inning here. The righty delivers. And outside again, ball 3. Durr has worked himself back into the count. Pushes on the helmet. Make sure it's tight. Ballesteros looks for his sign. 3-2 count. Payoff pitch with 2 out, 1 on. Ballesteros goes in. Hit 2 is outside. Durr works the walk. Second walk of the game. And Merrill will come up. Merrill went into the game when Begay came out and he takes strike 1, so this is his first at bat. Ballesteros ahead of him 0-1. That one's high. Merrill, a senior, batting 182 on the season, 4 of 22, 3 runs, 5 RBIs. He stands up there with 2 on, 2 out, in a 1-1 count. Ballesteros kicks, delivers a little ground ball going to the right-hand side. It's going to be picked up by Alvarez. Newell went into the hole to get it. Nobody was able to cover first. And that's going to be an infield single out there. Bases are now loaded as Coconino puts the pressure back on. Gavin Woodruff comes in. He's been on base twice. Walked and scored in the second. An RBI single in the fourth. Ballesteros goes to a full windup now. And takes strike 1. Comes after him. Woodruff batting 180 on the season. He'll foul that one back, and he's in a hole 0-2. Ballesteros trying to limit any damage here. Hasn't given up anything yet. That one's outside. Good job by Wacker to keep that in front. Ballesteros has picked up his 30th strikeout of the year, looking for 31. And a hard hit ball going into the hole. That is going to get into left field. They're going to stop the merry-go-round. An RBI single out there by Gavin Woodruff. And that makes the score 14-10. 2 outs, bases loaded yet again. Hanley comes home. He walked to start the inning. Durr is over at third. Merrill is at second. Now Woodruff at first. And ball 1 to Connor Allen. He has scored twice. He's gotten on a walk and a hit by pitch. And he'll foul that one off. 1-1 the count now. Coconino trying to keep the merry-go-round going. Ming is trying to pull the electric plug. And that one's fouled off too. 4 strike 2, 1-2, 2 out. Now Ballesteros trying to limit the damage to just 1. He has been laboring on the mound out there. 1-2. And a little pop fly. Short right field as Alvarez will come over and make the catch and put an end to the top of the 5th inning. However, Coco adds to the lead and scores in a even inning. They scored in the 2nd, the 4th, and, well, now the 5th. Ming is coming up in the bottom of the 5th, trails by 4. We'll be back after this.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We are homegrown in the Verde Valley and nearly your last local choice.
We want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $19 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
Bottom of the sixth coming up for the Mingus Marauders. As Janan will come out for his second inning of work. I think. Looks like Hanley's still at shortstop. Severe looks like he's playing second now. Mingus is going to have 2, 3, and 4 coming up. Pusel, Alvarez, and Wacker for the Mingus Marauders. (14-10). Fourth inning, one of the longest innings I think I've done so far this season for either baseball or softball. 7 scored in the top of the fourth. 7 scored in the bottom of the fourth. A 14-run inning on senior night. Here at Mingus Union High School, we got 4 seniors out there. This will not be their last home game. We have one more, which will come up Monday against Mesquite. Number 14th ranks Mesquite. Seniors this year. Xavier Buckner will be graduating. Mason Davis as well. Juan Munoz and Logan Newell round out our 4 seniors for 2025. Ganan delivers a swing and maybe a foul tip off that. On the count. Pusel's having a good day. He scored twice. He's 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double. That one's low. And he has an RBI to go along with it. And 1-1 count here in the bottom of the sixth. Trying to get things going for the Mingus Marauders. Canan delivers. And that one skied high infield. Hanley under it, camps, and catches. Pop out to the shortstop is out number 1. Derek Alvarez will come up. Alvarez is 2 for 3. He has scored twice. He has a single, a double, a couple of RBIs. And then sandwiched in the middle in the second inning, it's a swinging strikeout. Ganan, his first pitch to Alvarez is a strike. Mingus trying to cut the lead here. You don't want to leave it all up to the 7th. And the curveball, slow curveball, doesn't get over. Called high. Ganan asks the umpire, says, was that high? Is that inside? And that one outside and low. 2-1 the count to the Mingus Marauder, now second baseman. And the delivery is high. 3-1. Mingus did all their damage in the 4th inning with 2 outs. Score 7 with 2 outs. It's pretty impressive. And that one, big hack. Down the hill that goes, foul. Full count, 3-2 now. As the smell of popcorn fills the air out here at Mingus Union High School. Oh, that's why. He walked by me with it. And that's going to be ball 4. Alvarez gets on for the 3rd time of the game with a 1-out walk in front of Carter Wacker. He is 1 for 2, a 2 RBI double back in the 1st. Ground out to the second baseman in the 3rd, a walk and a score in the 4th Throw over, Alvarez back, no problem. Mingus needs to get the merry-go-round all loaded up again with Marauders. Throw back over to first again and back safely. That one closer. That must have been the good move. Alvarez takes a lead again, and that one's low. Pitch comes to the plate, and it is low to Carter Wacker. The lefty sophomore gets himself set, watches the breaking pitch, stays outside for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Sun's starting to get low behind us. And that one hit up the middle. Second baseman, it goes under his glove. Alvarez is going to take the turn and go to third. The throw comes in. Severe didn't quite get low enough with the glove. And that is going to get by him. On to third goes Alvarez, and now Mingus, first and third with one out. Manuel Munoz will step in. He's got a pair of singles. He's 2 for 3 so far. An RBI single back in that 7-run fourth. See if they put Wacker on the move. They don't. They throw over. Coconino concerned about the Mingus base stealing threat here. Comes home and comes across the plate. Got the curveball to break in for strike one. Munoz checks the wrist, gets the call from the third base coach. The bright blue bat is ready. They throw over to first. And back is Wacker. Durr with a hard tag on the back. Munoz has himself set again. Pitch comes to the plate and he puts it into play. Goes to Hanley, who goes to second, and it hits the runner. Wacker gets hit by that throw, and he is safe at second. Quesada's going to come out and look at him. Wacker says, I got hit in the arm, but I'm not out. He's going to shake it out. So that is going to be an error. Coming home to score is Alvarez. Man, he was fast. I didn't even see him. 14-11 now. Mingus 1 in. They match the Coconino Panthers here in the 6th inning. They have 2 on with 1 out. Trying to continue the pressure and keep the threat on. Wacker, who got hit by the throw to second, is at second. Pitch comes home and outside to Scott. Designated hitter out here today is 1 for 3 and an RBI single back in that fourth. Inside, ball 2. Catcher Allen's going to come out and talk to Guinean. Quick conversation. That obviously had nothing to do with any of their classes at Coconino High School. You would think it would be a longer conversation. 2-0 delivery is off the glove of the catcher. Both are going to move. That will take away the double play. That's important. 2 are now in scoring position now for the Mingus Marauders, and a 3-0 count to Silas Scott. Mason Davis, senior, on deck. Looking for another hero role play here today. Out of the full windup, it's going to be ball 4. 4-pitch walk. Got Wacker over at third. Munoz at second. Silas Scott now at first. Bags are full of Marauders. And Mason Davis takes high for ball 1. Davis had a single and scored. Back in the fourth inning, a swinging butt down the third baseline, and he'll swing at that one and foul it off. 1-1 the count. He asked the umpire whether or not that was a strike or not. He says, of course it was. You swung at it and fouled it off. He said, no, would it have been a strike if I didn't swing? I don't know. Didn't cross the plate. You hit it before it got there. 1-1 the count. 1 out. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 6th. And that one's high. Mingus trailing 14-11. 25 runs scored in this one. And a hard hit ball to left field. Tagging on third are the Mingus Marauders. The catch is made. The throw's going to come in way late. And the Mingus Marauders will advance across the board. A sacrifice fly out there by Mason Davis. Hit it just far enough out there to Austin Raths out in left field. And he'll pick up the RBI. Carter Wacker scampers across the home plate. On the throw home, Munoz goes to third. Silas Scott goes to second. 2 out, 2 on, 2 in. It is now a 2-run game, and it is high. Logan Newell, another senior out here, trying to play hero role again. Had an RBI double back in the 5th. And that one is outside for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Encouragement being spoken to the batter from his dugout. Takes a swing and a miss on that one. Went after the breaking ball. Open stance by the Mingus Marauders senior. Ganan delivers. And, strike! Got it on the inside part of the plate. Logan turned away from it. 2-2 count now. 2 out, 2 on. Ganan finally says yes to a pitch and delivers, and that one's fouled off. Went back to the fastball. Logan wasted it. He had a really good at-bat with that double. Saw like 9 or 10 pitches. No, actually, that was the strikeout before that. And a hard hit ball over the shortstop. That's going to score 1 for sure. The throw will come in, and they will stop him at third. An RBI single out there for the Mingus Marauders senior, and that makes it a 1-run game. 14-13 now. Munoz comes home. On to third is Silas Scott, and they stop him at third. A nice line drive to left center field over Jake Henley at shortstop. And Mingus continues the 6th inning here. And a bunt will go back to the pitcher. He'll throw over to first, and that will end the inning. That isn't exactly where Juan Munoz wanted to put it, but nonetheless, Mingus does score 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. A 1-run game going into, the top of the 6th. This was the 5th inning. How about that? All right, we got 2 more. I apologize. 14-13. We'll be back after this.
Accidents happen. Red Rock Collision knows that your car is the second largest investment you're likely to make. For over 15 years, Red Rock Collision has been there to negotiate for you, the customer, not the insurance company. John and his staff promise quality repair with honesty and integrity. You can rest easy now. They'll return your car as safe as the day it was built.
It has been a long game, 27 runs in this one. Mingus trails by 1, 14-13. And I love this never say die attitude. So the Mingus Marauders were up 2-0 at the end of 1. In the top of the 2nd, they gave up 6th. and several errors in that particular inning. And it was 6-3 at the end of 2, 6-3 at the end of 3, and then 7 runs in the top of the 4th. Holy cow. It was 13-3 at that point, but Mingus came back with 7 runs themselves in the bottom of the 4th. Top of the 5th, Coconino tags one on to make it 14-10. Mingus scores 3 in the bottom of the 5th, and here we are at a score of 14-13. First pitch out there goes ball 1 to the now pitcher, and ball 2. Ganan, 2-0 count to lead off. He's the number 8 hitter. Ballesteros try to find that strike zone now, and there he got it. Took him 5 pitches to find the strike zone in the last inning. Just 3 this time. And now one hit to right center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Leadoff hitter is on. Out there is Ganan with the leadoff single for the Coconino Panthers. Austin Ratz, the left fielder, comes up. He's been on base twice. Got on an error and a fielder's choice. Popped out to the shortstop, and now he's going to bunt, and it's going to not be called out there by Pusol. And that is going to end up being a bunt single. Pusol did his absolute best to try to catch that one in the air. Dove for it, didn't get it. And back to the top of the order we go. 2 on, nobody out. Coconino putting the pressure back on. Jake Hanley is up. He scored 3 times. He's been on base 4. Ballesteros delivers, and a fly ball going to left field coming in. It's going to drop out there in front of the Mingus Marauders. The throw will come into third. Mason Davis has to play it off a hop. Back-to-back-to-back singles has loaded the bases here very quickly against the Mingus Marauders. And Steven Stone, the third baseman, comes up. And we will have a meeting at the mound here, as Quesada is going to come out the slow walk to the mound. 14-13. Coconino threatening, though, with the bases loaded, nobody out. And conversations being had out here on the mound. The Lady Marauders have a chance. They're playing at Coconino here tonight, the number 1 team in 4A softball. They're playing at Coconino. But even if you lose to the number 1 team in 4A softball, you still get pretty decent points. They started the day not very far out of the playoffs. And by not very far, I mean barely not very far. Mingus Marauders 0.06 points. 0.06 points away from Thunderbird, who has no more games left. Mingus has 2. They've got Coconino here today. Even a loss to Coconino would give you some positive points. That could bump them into number 24. And then, the last game of the season, they play Mesquite, who is number 26. Throw to second. And Buckner catches the ball, but wasn't anywhere near the bag. And they come home. Fly ball, short center field. That could be trouble out there. Murnos will come in. He'll glove it. He'll throw. The throw coming in gets cut off. And coming home on the sacrifice fly is going to be Ganan. So Steven Stone, call him Junior, ends up with the sacrifice fly and the RBI. Hanley stays at first. Rath stays at second. Ty Severe comes up and takes strike 1. He's 0 for 3 with a walk and a score. 15-13 now. And strike two called. 0-2. Ballesteros in front of him. Trying to limit damage here. 1 out, 2 on, top of the 6th. And a ground ball going up the middle goes to Buckner. Buckner over to Alvarez for 1, on to second. Double play! Inning-ending double play as the Mingus Marauders turn 2. It goes Buckner, Alvarez, Newell, and the damage limited to 1 out there. Mingus Marauders coming up in the bottom of the 6th, trailing by 2, 15-13. We'll be back after this.
Lawler Construction has been a premier local builder of custom residential and commercial projects using green construction methods. Lawler Construction builds efficiency into every custom design. Lawler Construction is a certified Energy Star builder. For examples, visit LawlerConstructionAZ.com. Thank you for your business, confidence, and continued referrals. Lawler Construction is a proud supporter of baseball and softball at all levels. Look for Lawler Construction Homes at Mountain Gate in Clarkdale.
15-13. As your announcer deals with Havoc wins, I'm going to ask everybody to imagine trying to read while all of your pages are flapping around in the wind. That is quite a feat. So I was talking about the Lady Marauders and their hope to get into the playoffs. So what I think they're going to need to get into a play-in game is going to be a win against Mesquite. That would have to be on the road Monday the 28th. Monday the 28th, we are here with baseball, and that will be also against Mesquite. Here we go, top of the order for Mingus. 1, 2, 3, and maybe 4. Xavier Buckner steps in. He's 1 for 3. Fouls out one back, heading toward the cages. And I think that went through the top of the cage. 0-1 the count. Mingus Marauder pitcher now shortstop. Takes that one high, lays off 1-1. Monday is it, but today is senior day. Mingus would like to pull this one off for senior day. Waited on it, fouled it off, way out ahead of it there, 1-2 on the slow curveball from Ganan. The righty gets himself set. Mingus trying to get that leadoff hitter on for the bottom of the 6th inning. Shakes off a sign, then comes back, misses outside, 2-2. Wanted to throw the break-in stuff again. Wind continuing to howl toward left field. Outside. 3-2 count. Buckner's already walked once here in this game and scored. Payoff pitch. Hit hard, going down the first base line. That's going to be deep out there. The right fielder picks it up, but still cannot get it in. He played it perfectly, and still Buckner ends up with a stand-up double. Buckner hit that one hard. Durr over at first base is like 8 foot tall, and he got it over the top of him. Kane Puso will step in. He's 3 for 4. Mingus with 1 in scoring position. A ground ball going to the shortstop. He will pick it up, throw it across, and unable to advance. Out there is Buckner. Ground out goes 6-3. First pitch he saw went Hanley over to Durr. 1 out, 1 on. Alvarez is up. Alvarez and then Whacker on deck. Mingus trails by 2, 15-13. Ganan delivers. Strike one, got that breaking ball over. Alvarez has scored 3 times. Single, 2 RBI double, walk. Scored every time he's gotten on. We want him to get on. That's going to be a ball. Good pitch, better eye. 1-1, 1 out, 1 on. Bottom of the 6th on senior day. Canan delivers and gets the breaking ball over again. Alvarez let it go. 1-2 now the count. Canan out of the stretch. And that's a balk, yep. Saw that one. Second balk in the game against Coconino pitchers. The flinch and then the stop. And a hard hit ball going through left field. And just loping home lazily is going to be Buckner. Alvarez with an RBI single. And again, he has scored every time he's on. Let's see if that trend continues. Carter Wacker's had a pretty good game too. A 2 RBI double. Walked and scored. Singled and scored. Lefty catcher trying to do more damage. Takes outside. 1-0 the count. Mingus trails by 1 again, 15-14. Bottom of the 6th. You play 7 in high school baseball. Canan out of the stretch, delivers low outside. Nice stop by Allen. Keep that from going to the fence. 2-0 the count. Munoz on deck for Mingus. Outfield playing relatively deep. There, he got the breaking ball over for a strike. Right field, fairly deep. Center, kind of more medium. Left, kind of more medium. Breaking ball up the middle as Sever gets to it and will just kind of underhand it to Hanley for the force out at second. This time Sever got to that ball, able to handle it, scoop it, and get it to Hanley. So out at second is going to be Alvarez on the fielder's choice. 4-6. 2 out, 1 on. Mingus still trails by 1. Canan delivers low inside. Fastball misses. Manuel Munez, 2 for 4 in the game, including an RBI. He scored twice. Throw over to first. Almost got away. There is a big boy over at first base. I mean, large. He a tall man. Throw back over. I think his wingspan is about as tall as I am. So if he can't get to it, you really missed him. And there's the hit. Goes to right field. Great job with the hit and run. On to third goes Wacker. And Munoz with the single to the right-hand side where the second baseman was. They put Wacker in motion, and he'll go over to third. The hit and run was on. And putting the ball where Sever was, and was no longer, was Munoz. First and third now, 2 out. And an opportunity for Silas Scott. He's got 2 base hits and an RBI. And they throw over to first. Back under. Mingus does not have a stolen base here today. But Coconino very worried about Mingus stealing bases. Pitch comes to Scott. Ooh, breaking ball over for a strike. 0-1 the count. Four spins goes the bat for Silas Scott. That one's outside. 1-1 the count. Mason Davis on deck here on senior night. Gadan out of the stretch. 1-1. High fly ball. Left center field. Center fielder out there. Under it. Catches it. And threat is taken care of. Both teams score 1 in the 6th. It remains a 1-run game. 15-14. Top of the 7th coming up after this.
When you're looking for a plumber, no matter the job, call D-Best Plumbing. From energy-saving tankless water systems to whatever remodel project you have in mind, from the simple to the exotic, D-Best Plumbing prides themselves on quality workmanship and efficiency. For honest and fair prices and plumbing problems done right the first time, call D-Best Plumbing at 928-567-8755 or find them online at d-bestplumbing.com.
It has been a long game. The shadows starting to creep onto Mingus Marauder Field out here today. The third baseline is now in shadows. Parts of the area behind third base is in shadows. We have one tall tree mark that stretches all the way from the foul line almost to where second base would be in short left field. Ballesteros will come out for inning 3 of work. Coconino, heart of the order, 4, 5, and 6. Durr, Merrill, and Woodruff coming up for the Coconino Panthers here in the top of the 7th. Coconino trying to split the series here with Mingus. Mingus trying to go 2-0 against Coconino in 2025. Mingus has already won 1 at Coco, 14-4. Durr steps in. Ballesteros delivers. And a high fly ball left field. Davis going back. And it's going to fall out there in the corner. And Durr is going to end up with a stand-up double to start off the top of the 7th inning. Ball hit high and deep and toward the corner. And Corbin Durr will pick up his second double of the game. A leadoff double for the 7th inning. Merrill will come back up. Out of the stretch goes Ballesteros outside. Ball 1. Next pitch, strike. Evens count 1-1. Merrill picked up. Oh, a diving stop over there by Buckner. The throw to second base off. And Buckner keeps it in the infield and not able to advance as Durr. But they throw behind the runner on a man who does not have a stolen base here this season at all. There's a foul. It's going to make it 1-2 to Merrill. Picked up his 6th hit of the season back in the 5th inning. 1-2 the count. Ballesteros delivers, and that one's fouled off too. He was right on it. That one's fouled straight back. Mingus needs a defensive performance. You don't want to put too much pressure on yourself in the bottom of the 7th. And that one low. 2-2. Mingus Marauder right-hander. A sophomore should be a crucial key to the Mingus Marauders next year. And a ground ball going to Alvarez. Alvarez off of the chest, picks it up, throws it over to first, gets the out. It advances the runner to third as Durr goes to third. And the ground out goes 4-3 as Alvarez sacrifices the body, takes that one in the chest, gets it over to first for the out. So 1 out, 1 on, and the run being just 90 feet away. Mingus brings the infield in against Gavin Woodruff. Ballesteros delivers outside, gets away just a little. Nobody advances. Ball 1. Woodruff has been on base 3 times, a walk, couple of singles. He's got 2 RBI singles here in this one, and a strikeout. And that's high for ball 2. Connor Allen, the catcher, on deck. No, it looks like we might have a pinch hitter on deck. And that one hit in the air. Coming in is going to be the Mingus Marauders MUHS. They're going to throw the ball in. Unable to score is Durr. So the fly out to center field does not result in a sacrifice fly. And Peace is going to come up for his first at-bat of the game. Eleven for 6, Peace will come up for his first at-bat. Peace is a junior, batting .125. 1 for 8 this season. He has 4 runs scored plus an RBI. Ballestero versus Peace. 2 out, 1 on. And a swing and a miss. Went after it. Durr, a leadoff double. Advanced to third on a ground out. And now 1-1 the count. Could not score on a relatively short fly ball to center field out there. And ball 2. 2-1 to Peace for the Coconino Panthers. Ballesteros trying to keep this a 1-run game. Mingus trailing 15-14. And breaking ball stays high. 3-1. Fitzginan on deck here. He has been a thorn to the Mingus Marauders. Ballesteros would prefer to go ahead and take care of business right here. And a foul tip. Got part of the catcher umpire, but it sounded like it hit protective equipment. Full count, 3-2, payoff pitch on the way here. Ballesteros trying to shut down the 7th inning against the Coconino Panthers. 3-2, 2 out, runner on third. Ballesteros delivers high. And Peace goes to first on the walk. Ganan steps in. He's been on base 4 times. Couple of singles and an RBI double. Actually had an RBI single back in the second. Shadows now starting to encompass the mound here at Mingus Union High School. Mingus calling a play in case they try to steal home on the steal to second. Out of the stretch is Ballesteros. He's going to need to work and pitch well now. Ball 1. Just outside. Austin Rath's on deck. Mingus trying to get out of the 7th inning with a defensive 0. And there's a strike. Caught the outside part of the plate. 1-1. This will be Ballesteros' game here. And a fly ball, center field coming in. MUHS with a diving catch to save the 0 on the board. What an incredible job. MUHS laid out vertical and forward on the line drive to center field to end the inning. What a defensive gem. The Mingus Marauders down by 1, bottom of the 7th, coming up after this.
For 4 generations, the Gettles name has been synonymous with heating and cooling ingenuity. Since 1987, Gettles High Desert Mechanical has established itself as the premier HVAC company in northern and central Arizona, having not only survived recent economic setbacks, but thrived and grown during those times. From sheet metal fabrication to equipment installation, and now comprehensive plumbing and drain services. From clogs to comfort, Gettles has you covered. Don't settle, get Gettles, and go Marauders.
Well, what sits on the bottom of the ocean and twitches? A nervous wreck. That describes me here announcing the bottom of the 7th on this one. Mingus Marauders within 1. It's going to be the bottom of the order. Mason Davis, Logan Newell, and Juan Munoz with that spectacular catch out in center field. And the Mingus Marauders need 1 to force an extra inning game out here, 2 to win it versus the Coconino Panthers. So Peace came in to bat for Connor. Connor continues to be the catcher out here. So they did not switch out catchers. Mason Davis, the senior, out here. He is 1 for 3. Singled and scored in the 4th. A swinging bunt single and a sacrifice fly with an RBI back in the 5th. 0-1. Mingus needs base runners. And there's a strike. Good pitch. Canan came right after him with the fastball. 1-1 the count. And outside. 2-1. Stakes are high here today on senior night at Mingus Union High School. Canan delivers, and that one's outside. Ball 3. 3-1 to the senior left fielder out here, Mason Davis. Canan gets himself set, shakes it off, nods to a pitch. And ball 4 high. Mingus starts off with a 4-5 pitch walk. Logan Newell will come in. He's 2 for 4 today with 2 big RBIs. An RBI double in the 5th, an RBI single also. No, in the 4th rather. An RBI double in the 4th, an RBI single in the 5th. And that is low for ball 1. Wasn't sure if he offered with the bunt. It's called ball 1. Canan delivers. Logan shows bunt. Brings it back. Ball 2. Newell will show. Nope, doesn't show bunt again. They throw over to first and back easily. It's going to be Davis. Davis shakes the dirt out of the belt. Stares at the pitcher. And there's the bunt, and it's going to be foul. 2-1. So Ming is trying to sacrifice over, perhaps. Put a man in scoring position. Newell shows bunt again and does bunt, and that's a good bunt. It goes down the first base line. Pitcher up, throws to first, and got him at first. A sacrifice bunt out there. And on to second goes Mason Davis. Juan Munoz. Center fielder will come up. He's been on base 3 times. Single and scored in the 2nd. Singled in the 3rd. Walked in the 4th. And swing! And foul tips it into the catcher's mitt for strike 1. One out, one on. The tying run at second base for the Mingus Marauders in the bottom of the 7th. Canan delivers that one. Hit. Foul behind us. That'll stay up top. 0-2 now the count. Juan Munoz going to have to protect up here. Pitch comes home, and that one's fouled off. Got a piece. Catcher couldn't keep it. I don't know if it went off his mask or not. Count remains 0-2. Big at bat here for the Mingus Marauders center fielder. 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. Inside. 1-2. On deck, Xavier Buckner. Munoz trying to get on without. And that's going to be strike 3. Good curveball across the plate. That'll be a looking strikeout. Probably the most important strikeout in Ganan's pitching so far. 2 out. The tying run at second base. Xavier Buckner up for the Mingus Marauders. He's 2 for 4 with a walk and a run scored. And he'll foul that one off. High down the left field line and caught by the third baseman out there. And that will end the inning and end the game. The Mingus Marauders fall short by 1 here on senior night. Coconino steals one away from the Marauders, 15-14. What an incredible comeback for the Mingus Marauders, but not quite enough, as Mingus will fall short just 15-14. We'll take a break, come back, and go through stats, and then we will, after we're done with our post-game show, we'll bow out of the radio, but we'll keep the video going here for senior night at Mingus Union High School. We'll be back after this.
Trips to the lake, Marauder away games, family adventures, weekend getaways, all the best trips start with a stop at the Suzy Q Market in Cottonwood. Fill up with Marathon fuels and drive clean and save green. A quick dash inside finds all the trip essentials, snacks, fresh coffee, goodies, and over 6,000 of the best beverage choices ever created. Ask about the new mobile pay app and rack up gas and in-store savings with Marathon Rewards. The Suzy Q Market drive-thru window is super swift, next to KFC on Main Street in Cottonwood. Go Mingus!
For over 6 decades, Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement has proudly supported youth sports here in the Verde Valley. From baseball and softball to football and basketball, they empower young athletes to reach their full potential. Salt River Materials Group employees are actively involved, giving back to the community through coaching, mentoring, and volunteer efforts. With a strong commitment to environmental stewardship, they're helping to build a brighter Verde Valley. Visit srmaterials.com. Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement, building a stronger Verde Valley today and tomorrow.
Larry Green Chevrolet has been an important partner to this community for over 30 years. Whether it be offering outstanding service and deals to the Verde Valley or providing support to schools, charities, and community events, we have made it a part of our business. We love and support the growth and future of Cottonwood and our surrounding areas. That's why we refer to our dealership as the People Place. Larry Green Chevrolet is a proud sponsor of Yavapai County, and we are proud to support our Mingus High School football. Go Marauders!
For over 25 years, Best by Far has been your trusted name in heating and cooling across the Verde Valley. Whether your heat pump's acting up or your mini splits making you miserable, we've got the fix. We service all makes and models, air conditioners, furnaces, heat pumps, and more. Need a replacement? We offer a variety of solutions, from efficient upgrades to simple fixes. Now offering plumbing services too. Call Best by Far at 928-282-2250 or visit besthvacbyfar.com. That's far with 2 R's.
Back here at Mingus Union High School, Mingus falls to the Coconino Panthers by a score of 15-14. What a ball game. In fact, 14 runs scored in the fourth inning alone, which is unbelievable. Jake Hanley scored 3 times here for the Coconino Panthers, got on 5 times, couple of errors, couple of walks, and a single. So he's actually 1 for 3 with a couple of walks and 3 runs scored here in the game. Steven Stone ends up with the final catch of the game, a tough one in foul territory on Buckner's pop fly, and at the plate here, he ends up with 2 RBIs as he goes 0 for 3, couple of sacrifice flies, and 2 RBIs, even an RBI on a ground out here. Ty Sevier ends up the game 0 for 4 with a walk and a run scored back in the fourth. Corbin Durr, a couple of doubles, 2 RBIs and 2 walks in the game, so he was on for 4 times here this game. 2 scores for Begay as he ends up 1 for 3 in the game. He was on base 3 times, a fielder's choice, a hit by pitch, and a single with an RBI back in the fourth. And Morrell, replaces him. He goes 1 for 2 in the game. Gavin Woodrup scores twice as he has a couple of singles and a couple of RBIs, a walk to go along with it, and 2 runs scored. Connor Allen ends up for the day with 2 runs scored, a walk and a hit by pitch, ends up 0 for 2 though in the game. So replacement Peace ended up walking once. Ganam had a pretty good game. He ends up 3 for 3 here in the game with 2 runs scored and an RBI and a hit by pitch, so he was on base 4 times. 2 runs scored by Austin Rouse here today, both getting on an error and a fielder's choice, but he ends up 1 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Take another break, come back for the Mingus Marauder stats, and then we will go into senior night here, coming up right after this.
Accidents happen. Red Rock Collision knows that your car is the second largest investment you're likely to make. For over 15 years, Red Rock Collision has been there to negotiate for you, the customer, not the insurance company. John and his staff promise quality repair with honesty and integrity. You can rest easy now. They'll return your car as safe as the day it was built.
When you're looking for a plumber, no matter the job, call D-Best Plumbing. From energy-saving tankless water systems to whatever remodel project you have in mind, from the simple to the exotic, D-Best Plumbing prides themselves on quality workmanship and efficiency. For honest and fair prices and plumbing problems done right the first time, call D-Best Plumbing at 928-567-8755 or find them online at d-bestplumbing.com.
The mouth is the gateway to the digestive system. Studies indicate a correlation between oral health and full body health. Regular cleanings and checkups can help protect you. New patients are welcome at Arizona Smile Designers in Cottonwood. There's a full smile worth of services all offered under one roof. Whitening and cosmetic to implants and smile reconstruction. Find out more or request an appointment online at azsmiledesigners.com.
Trips to the lake, Marauder away games, family adventures, weekend getaways, all the best trips start with a stop at the Suzy Q Market in Cottonwood. Fill up with Marathon fuels and drive clean and save green. A quick dash inside finds all the trip essentials, snacks, fresh coffee, goodies, and over 6,000 of the best beverage choices ever created. Ask about the new mobile pay app and rack up gas and in-store savings with Marathon Rewards. The Suzy Q Market drive-thru window is super swift, next to KFC on Main Street in Cottonwood. Go Mingus!
It was an offensive onslaught out here today. Mingus ends up just the short end of the stick, though. 15-14, a loss to the Coconino Panthers here. Senior Xavier Buckner ends up 2 for 5 with a walk and a run scored here in this one. Caden Pussel, 3 for 5 with 2 runs and an RBI. Derek Alvarez played shortstop and second base out here today. 3 for 4, 3 runs, a walk, and a 3 RBI performance for Derek Alvarez. Carter Wacker had a pretty good game too. 2 for 4, 2 runs, and 2 RBIs. Manuel Munoz ends up 3 for 5. 2 runs and added an RBI as well. Silas Scott, the freshman, 2 for 5 with a run and an RBI. Mason Davis, another senior for the Mingus Marauders, ends up 1 for 3 with a walk, an RBI, and a sac fly in this one. Logan Newell ends up 2 for 5 with a 2 RBI performance. And last but not least, Juan Munoz ends up 2 for 5 with a run scored here in this one. Getting ready for senior night as the seniors coming out of the dugout, going up to the top. They're going to walk down the stairs and out to the third base area, I believe. We're going to go ahead and depart from our radio audience. I want to thank the Mingus Marauders here for a fantastic season. Actually, we've got one more game which will come up against Mesquite, and that game against Mesquite will be on Monday. All right, ladies and gentlemen, final score out here, 15-14. I want to thank Sam Jocham, our producer out here, Tishan and Steve, our camera people. I'm Jackie Bessler, wishing our radio audience a fantastic evening, and we'll be back for senior night for the television portion after this.
This has been a presentation of Mingus Union High School Varsity Sports. Any rebroadcast without the explicit permission of Verde Valley TV Studio G is strictly prohibited. Your 2025 Marauders are sponsored by Larry Green Chevrolet on Rodeo Drive next to Walmart in Cottonwood. Find out how easy it is to shop for your next car online at LarryGreenChevrolet.com. Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs with eco-friendly trash and recycling service in the Verde Valley and Quad Cities areas. Gettles High Desert Mechanical. Don't settle. Get Gettles for all your HVAC needs. Jones Ford Verde Valley. Explore the road with a new or used vehicle from Jones Ford Verde Valley, Arizona's best. Arizona Smile Designers. High-quality dental care in the Verde Valley with a wide range of comprehensive treatments, including general, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry. D-Best Plumbing, specializing in serving your plumbing needs with over 80 years of combined experience, making it look easy. Red Rock Collision, getting your car back on the road quickly and safely. Lawler Construction, helping you realize your new home or business vision through well-designed and efficient construction. Susie Q's Marketplace, gas station and convenience store on Main Street in Cottonwood with a full line of liquor, tobacco, and more. Best by Far Heating and Cooling, serving the greater Verde Valley area's HVAC needs with precision and care since 1999. Salt River Materials Group, a premier employer and community supporter in the Verde Valley. Visit VerdeValleyTV.com for more Mingus Union High School sports, as well as other great community programming.
Back here at Mingus Union High School, getting set here for what is senior night.
About 1 minute with our seniors.
All right, we're going to get things underway. Yancy DeVore is going to be doing the senior night, which is going to be awesome. And we are going to bring our microphone over to the speaker. So hopefully we can get all of the fantastic, fun stuff for our seniors. Back here once again, the Mingus Marauders fall to Coconino by a score of 15-14. 14 runs scored by a combined total between these squads in the longest fourth inning that I have broadcast in I don't know how long. 7 runs in the top of the fourth. 7. Mingus comes back to match them with 7 in the bottom of the fourth.
All right, hey, we're going to go ahead and get started. First seniors, we're going to go numbers closest to home plate and work our way to the outer numbers. So that's the order that we're going in. So we're going to start with Logan Newell. And I'm going to give him just a second to get down those stairs. Families will go out and stand on the numbers. Logan's walking with his mom, dad. His brother would be here, but he's got a game. And also Jen Newell, Lewis Newell, Becky Newell, his grandmother. Logan's been playing sports at Mingus for 4 years, 2 years on varsity. He's also played swam on the swim team. He's got a 3.4 GPA. Logan's most memorable moment: hitting my first home run, Frost Soft JV practices and games, making that diving play against Micah Mountain, playing and learning from the upperclassmen before me, when we were playing hide and seek at the Tucson Resort last year, and Mason ran straight through a metal wire. Favorite person that he admires is his dad. Favorite high school teacher, freshman PE, and Coach Casada. Hobbies, building things and video games. Logan would like to thank his parents and coaches for not giving up on him and teaching him everything he knows. Logan's future plans: ROTC at NAU, also studying mechanical engineering, and hopefully becoming a pilot. That's a pretty good list from your senior Logan Newell right there. Give it up for Logan. All right, our next senior, Juan Munoz. Juan is walking with his mom, Maria, his dad, Juan, and his brother Manuel. Juan's been playing baseball at Mingus for 4 years, varsity for 2. He's also played basketball, and he's got a 3.2 GPA. Juan's most memorable moment: last year during the Tucson tournament, we played hide and seek tag with 3 different schools, and when Mason ran into a thick metal wire. His favorite person that he admires is his dad. Favorite teacher, English 10 with Miss Casada. It's her coach's wife. Hobbies: playing video games, hanging out with friends, and with his girlfriend. Juan would like to thank his teammates because they give me the best memories in high school. And Juan's future plans are to go to barber school. And a great job from another senior. Give it up for Juan Munoz. All right, our next senior, Mason Davis. Mason's walking with his mom, Amy, and his dad, Tyler. Mason's played baseball at Mingus for 4 years, 2 years on the varsity squad. He's also played soccer at Mingus. Mason has a 3.38 GPA. Mason's most memorable moment: the Tucson tournament, my junior year with last year's seniors. And having memories over spring break, and nothing about the wire in Mason's. Mason's favorite person that he admires, Coach Ross Kogel. Favorite teachers, Mr. Elmer. Mason's hobbies are showing animals at the Verde Valley Fair and being part of the Mingus FFA program and spending time in the woods. Mason would like to thank his coaches and his parents for supporting him along the way. His future plans to attend college out West Texas A&M for an agri-science business degree. Another great list, another great senior. Let's give it up for Mason Davis. And our last senior tonight is Xavier Buckner. Xavier's walking with his dad, Preston Buckner, his stepmom, Cece, Anastasia, his sister, and Brooklyn Wendler, his girlfriend. Xavier's been playing baseball at Mingus for 4 years. He's been on the varsity squad for 4 years. He's also played basketball his freshman year. He's got a 3.15 GPA average. Xavier's most memorable moment, last year's Tucson trip, playing football and hide and seek. And the favorite person that he admires is JT Realmudero. His favorite teacher, Mr. Balo, U.S. History and Weights. That'd be Mr. Casada. Hobby, hanging out with his girlfriend and friends and staying active. And he'd like to say thanks to his dad, because without him, I wouldn't nearly be where I am today. He's been my driving factor, I'm forever thankful and grateful for. Xavier's future plans, going to continue playing baseball at Gateway Community College. And give it up for another great senior right there, Xavier Buckner. Hey, great job, seniors, tonight. Heck of a battle. I appreciate you guys, and thanks for representing Mingus well. God bless you guys.
Great job by Yancy DeVore doing senior night here for baseball. And Newell is Munoz. You got Buckner out there and Mason Davis, all seniors, graduating this year and moving on to finer and more wonderful things here in life, and we wish them certainly well. Final score out here tonight, once again, the Mingus Marauders fall to Coconino by a score of 15-14. Oh, a close one, a heartbreaker for the Mingus Marauders. One more on the schedule, and that's going to be Mesquite coming up Monday, the 28th, here at Mingus Union High School. We're also going to try to keep an eye on the girls and their away game at Mesquite, because they've got a shot of sliding into the play-in round for Mingus Marauders softball. Well, this is going to be a wrap here tonight. Jackie Bessler wishing one and all the best from Mingus Union High School. Good night.
This has been a presentation of Mingus Union High School varsity sports. Any rebroadcast without the explicit permission of Verde Valley TV Studio G is strictly prohibited. Your 2025 Marauders are sponsored by Larry Green Chevrolet on Rodeo Drive next to Walmart in Cottonwood. Find out how easy it is to shop for your next car online at LarryGreenChevrolet.com. Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs with eco-friendly trash and recycling service in the Verde Valley and Quad Cities areas. Gettles High Desert Mechanical. Don't settle. Get Gettles for all your HVAC needs. Jones Ford Verde Valley. Explore the road with a new or used vehicle from Jones Ford Verde Valley, Arizona's best. Arizona Smile Designers, high-quality dental care in the Verde Valley with a wide range of comprehensive treatments, including general, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry. D-Best Plumbing, specializing in serving your plumbing needs with over 80 years of combined experience, making it look easy. Red Rock Collision, getting your car back on the road quickly and safely. Lawler Construction, helping you realize your new home or business vision through well-designed and efficient construction. Susie Q's Marketplace, gas station and convenience store on Main Street in Cottonwood with a full line of liquor, tobacco, and more. Best by Far Heating and Cooling, serving the greater Verde Valley area's HVAC needs with precision and care since 1999. Salt River Materials Group, a premier employer and community supporter in the Verde Valley. Visit VerdeValleyTV.com for more Mingus Union High School sports as well as other great community programming.